You silenced my phone. There we go. I'm ready.
Super perfect, brother.
Oh
shit, I was making coffee. Hang on.
Oh my god.
I was making bacon.
It's okay, I wasn't ready yet, so.
Big pancakes, making big pancakes.
I'm glad I
yeah,
don't have to
yeah.
make pancakes anymore.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Kobe, can you repeat that? I didn't fully hear that.
I'm glad I don't have to make pancakes anymore.
I thought you said you aren't allowed to, and I'm like, I'm sorry, this is a story I need to hear.
That's illegal. I am
One
legally
time I made
obligated to no longer make
pancakes,
pancakes.
3 people died.
Okay, Gurney.
Remind me which one's Gurney again?
The accident-prone one.
In what?
Wildstar.
1 star.
Okay, thank you.
I should probably actually make some food.
Yeah, you probably should, because starting.
Yes, please make some food. It's okay. We're probably just gonna have a short game tonight.
I'm living the life.
I feel
I'm
less
making-
bad now.
Yeah, that's
making
fine.
I'm making sandwiches as we speak.
Making sandwiches, making sandwiches.
No.
Making sandwich bacon, making sandwich bacon.
Anakin hates this. That's what it's gonna do. Making sandwich.
The fuck is that from?
Don't worry about it.
Alright, so while I've been waiting, I've been playing Hyrule Warriors, and I just picked up a new fairy, and I gotta name her. What do we name her?
Jeff.
They're ladies.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Alright, Jeff the fairy.
Thanks, Jeff.
This is Jeff the emo fairy.
What's the...
It's
Oh,
going
it's the NPC's name.
Wait, hold on.
Dave.
Dave.
No, we're already committed to Jeff, but I'm spelling it Jeph, so that there's some kind of ambiguity there.
So it's obnoxious. Got it.
It's unique.
One of my favorite animators' names is Jeff.
Shaniqua, what are you gargling?
My energy drink. Don't worry
Jeez, I
about
thought the last fairy I caught was emo looking.
The Zions?
it. Oh, why not?
Don't gargle.
No.
What are you gargling?
I would give me the
Bleach.
worst heartburn.
Bleach.
What's
what are
it
you-
made of? Bleach.
Why would you ask what bleach is made of?
What are you gargling over there? Arsenic.
And what are you watching while you're gargling that? Bleach.
What happened to your clothes?
I'd be drinking bleach if I was watching Bleach. Anyways.
And what happened to your clothes? Bleach.
I like bleach.
I like bleach.
I like bleach. Tastes good.
I like trains.
I like turtles.
I like it.
I like cereal.
I like Bleach when it didn't affect me at all. Anyways.
Speaking of fucking Hyrule Warriors, by the way, Link has a shitload of weapons in this. He has, a sword and shield, fire rod, iron gauntlets, the master sword. He can ride his horse as a weapon type. And he's got like the spinner from Twilight Princess. My favorite one though is the Great Fairy, because Link doesn't fight. He's in a bottle, and the Great Fairy fights.
Link has a lot of
And-
weapons. Keaton 2018.
In Hyrule Warriors specifically, when most people do not
That
have.
still
a
belongs
lot
out
of
of
weapons.
context, because I mean, it's a no shit statement. Like, has a lot of weapons in every game.
I was.
Seen his arsenal.
It's not even that I was surprised at that. I was just setting up what the Great Fairy thing. Whatever.
Y'all are mean
You are
to
mean.
Keaton. Why was that so funny?
I actually
Just
don't
because
know
of the
why,
specificness of that. Just, you guys are mean. To keep
Just to him, no one else.
I spaced out. What are we talking about?
being mean.
Nah, it's fine. I'm used to it.
Keaton, we love you.
Yay.
Yay.
How'd your other game go yesterday?
Free game.
Went good. Party got into a fight with some Kenku. And then they were like, ah shit, we gotta go in the sewers. Fucking hate sewer levels. That's
Water
pretty much the
temple, rather drown.
there was a whole bunch of stuff before the Kenku fight. Basically just them trying to figure out where somebody's friend went because he got kidnapped. He got kidnapped as fuck yo.
tell him just stop doing that.
My heel is.
Well, he
fucking-
should not.
I will offer that as a recommendation. Hey, you should
Have
tell the bad
you tried
guys
not
stop.
getting kidnapped? It would be really helpful to us if you could not.
Right? You fucking peach princess?
I don't know. Dragon heist stuff.
Well, don't spoil anything.
The Princess Peach gets kidnapped. Sorry.
Yes.
Dare you?
Yes, the princess.
Princesses.
Princess of the universe.
Where's Lena?
Meow.
What?
Nothing. Princess of the Universe.
Yeah. I was naming the title of a
I
song.
got it. I know.
I like that song.
That.
Okay, so like everyone is like, oh, Bohemian Rhapsody. Princess of the
Uh-huh.
Universe is my favorite Queen song.
It's
Like,
one
by
of
a
my
lot.
two. That and Under Pressure.
Don't.
But I don't really
now.
count Under Pressure as a fully
I was-
vote.
I can't hear the words Under Pressure without thinking of the free fucking browser game. You can't do simple maths under pressure because it has a theme song, and it is still stuck in my head years later.
I wasn't familiar with that one. Queen was basically
Just
part
when you're
of my
bored,
upbringing.
just when you're bored one day, search up "You can't do simple maths under pressure."
I can't do simple maths without in general. So
Don't worry,
doesn't sound like a good game. I'm gonna look it up anyway.
don't worry, the game will be happy to tell you that you can't do simple maths under pressure.
Oh god, why do you have to whisper?
Press it down on me. Press it down on you. You're an asshole.
Wow.
I'm simultaneously proud of you and disappointed.
Me too. Thanks.
Thanks, me too.
Me three. Thanks.
Me too. Thanks.
No thanks.
Gosh, how did it get to be so white?
Staying inside.
Okay, well, there's that.
Honestly, thought you weren't hear me, so kind of like, oh shit, sweet.
Alright, that's
As soon as I was like, man, I'm so white, I looked down at my knuckles and they're like fucking bright red.
man. I'm so red.
I think that's racist.
Okay.
So, real quick, that actually reminded me of a thing.
What?
Choose your next words carefully.
I'm blue, dabba dee, dabba die?
No. So, the hallway at our work, they decided to paint fluorescent orange.
Okay.
Okay.
I naturally have a red, like, pigment to my skin, just because. So I went up the stairs, and all of a sudden I'm glowing more orange than Donald Trump.
That's pretty orange.
That's pretty fucking orange.
That's
It's like
Down
radioactive.
my arms. So I
radioactive.
and someone was walking past me, and there's someone I work with, I'm like, hey, look at me, I'm Donald Trump, and they just immediately started losing, like, oh, Jesus Christ, don't tell me that.
I'll have to deport you.
Send me back to the Oompa Loompas.
From whence ye came.
Please send
I
me-
have a green wig I can send you.
Yeah, I'll be a 6'3" Oompa Loompa.
Hey.
Oompa Loompa,
Now-
There's a type
now-
of photography called perspective. We're just gonna put you next to something really big.
Now I'm just trying to imagine Amy as fucking Willy Wonka.
Wow.
It ain't working.
I can put
And
it
then-
on the list of things.
No,
that
no,
Beetlejuice is next. That's
she-
the one
she's-
I'm really Beetlejuice.
She's Willy Wonka, and then I'm just the Oompa Loompa walking around at 6'3". Aren't you
Yeah,
supposed to be
you've
like...
got 2 inches on me. I'm 6 foot.
No, I'm literally just imagining this more as like someone just going, that ain't right. Oompa Loompa just stares.
Say it again.
Look. Just don't tell him. He was born with the Oompa Loompas and he thinks he is one. Don't
More-
say anything.
More like
I'm
Oompa
like
Loompa
Elf.
bass kicker.
Hi, Will Ferrell, how you doing? Anyways.
I get it.
Cat, what do you want?
Also, I've not fully seen that video because most of the time, earlier Will Ferrell movies just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Peter Dinklage is brilliant in that movie.
Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage,
He's
Peter
in it.
Dinklage.
I miss Dinklebot.
Yeah.
Everyone misses Dinklebot.
It's very easy to miss something terrible when you're not currently being subjected to it.
In Destiny 1, the original voice for
I'm
Ghost was
aware.
Peter. I'm not
We're telling
telling
Amy, asshat.
Amy
Oh,
asked
that's
you.
what you're referring to.
I didn't hear her ask.
Open your
Well, then,
ears.
don't assume.
Well, then don't get fucking so angry.
I did.
You close your fuck.
You got angry first.
You're close here. Fuck.
We're ready to start.
Yeah,
almost.
I did hear about
I
that. I
have
just didn't make the
Alright.
connection.
But yeah,
between
so-
the plot and anything.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage got busy with Game of Thrones, and they hired Nolan North. He written for voiced every single line.
Also because Peter was terrible.
no,
Hey, I'm right here. Fuck you.
Pete didn't
Different
have anything
Pete!
fucking worth to work with. Look, there's stuff and things, and the lore is somewhere on a website.
To be
because the
fair-
writers are awful.
Let me just take the line out of context. That wizard came from the moon.
Yep,
that was Dinklebot. That's true.
that wizard came.
It, w-
They
Peter Dinklage wasn't bad. The writing was bad.
But
also-
it's allowed to
It'd
be
hard
both.
for any actor to make that line work. That
More,
wizard
impor-
came from the
more
moon.
importantly, Peter Dinklage isn't a voice actor.
Yeah, that is also.
He's
true.
an
That
actor
is
actor.
Completely. It
And
was a completely different.
do you know why? You know why they got Peter Dinklage? So it would look good on the presser. That's it. They didn't want to pay a real voice actor to do a real voice acting, so they shelled out way too much goddamn money to get a celebrity, and it sucked.
Bungie, everybody.
Activision, don't. I choose to
Bungie
believe that there's something
I mean,
that there's
it
some
was-
people still in Bungie with souls.
I mean-
that had to have been Bungie's call because it's their game. Activision is the publisher.
I mean, look what Activision's doing to Diablo.
Yeah,
Mobile.
they're pretty
Y'all have
inextricably
phones,
linked.
don't you?
Oh god.
But do you have compatible phones?
No. The response should have been, "Do you have bulletproof armor?"
All right, nope, nope, bad.
Yeah, let's-
Not. Violent threats are not the way.
Tabletop.
Tabletop. How's everyone doing? Everyone's good. Everyone got drink. Everyone got food. All
I
right.
got sandwiches.
Slam.
You have sandwiches? Holy shit!
I haven't heard.
Wasn't that
That's
a villain in
Kid
that
Next
one
Door.
Kid
Yes. Yes. It was the lunch lady. And she made a sandwich monster.
There was a whole song about it. There was.
Oh my
It
god.
was really good.
You guys remember a lot more about that show than I do.
It's a good show.
It was an evil lunch lady, and she made food monsters, and one of them was
her name
sandwich.
was her name was Grandma Stuffins.
The only villains I remember from Kids Next Door was the group of 5 like rich kids who were like possessed.
The delightful children from down the lane.
Yes.
They were so delightful.
Anyway,
Anyway.
All
It's a
right.
cascade of anyway. Oh boy. Alright.
Okay.
15 minutes, I'm starting the stream. We're almost ready to play.
Oh, has that been going on?
Yes.
Okay.
Pre-show.
You didn't.
It's fine.
You didn't tell us.
I mean,
It was implied.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Last time on Roll to Die, our heroes finally came face to face with Lady Lysa, the head vampire mistress of Waters Grove. Having confounded her way to the top, dominating the local town populace, and converting those who wish to seek some power, Lysa confronted our heroes with a last-ditch effort to escape the island. Thanks to the efforts of some interrupting pirates and animals from the forest, our heroes were left alone to face the vampire herself, and soon struck a finishing blow. Victorious, our heroes were welcomed into the arms of the townspeople and to the pirates as they settled in for a night of fun little celebration. This adventure had finally come to a close. A joyous one, certainly. But above it all, our heroes managed to find something that they really could have used. Evidence of wrongdoing of Captain Brachus, the captain of the Gatewatch. Evidence in hand, spirits lifted, we rejoin our heroes that morning after. So who partied last night, I have to ask?
No.
Woo! I did.
It was me, Qeltrin, and someone else were just up on our roof chilling.
Probably Destrin, unless he was passed out somewhere.
Oh yeah, you were.
See, I went to back where we were offered shelter initially and slept in a real bed.
What's a bed?
So,
Something soft.
Gambul, I assume you had a good time?
Yeah, Gambul would have had a good time.
The party went pretty well. Yeah, there was a lot of really confused townspeople, but they were just elated to have their children back. For one, the fact that there apparently had been a giant problem that none of them had recognized until now, and the fact that the pirates were more than willing to set them up with some food, some song, dance, that sort of thing. Yeah, it was a kind of a weird, crazy night, but next morning, find Zephyr, Gambul, and a few others, Damon's there, Phony. You guys have all kind of crashed into a pile on the bottom floor of Damon's house.
Yeah.
It is a groggy bit of morning, but sunlight kind of starts peeking through one of the slats of the windows, blinds. It's a relatively easy morning as you hear footsteps coming downstairs. Damon's father kind of appears in the living room area, looks around. Torihito, you're kind of in the same room. You took up one of the nicer beds.
Oh, yeah.
You felt that was the best way to celebrate by getting yourself some goddamn sleep.
He took a cat nap.
He was being smart. I was not.
Is anybody awake?
I could.
Yeah.
Phony kind of kicks Gambul in the side a bit. Not a whole lot, not enough to do any damage, but she's obviously just.
Gambul doesn't even wake up. He just rolls over and just almost knocks her out with his arm.
Is the any mug anywhere near here so I can get her some coffee?
Yeah, Zephyr, as your eyes kind of poke open, for some reason, Animug is with you. You don't know how many hands it's exchanged, but it's in Gambul's grasp at the moment. Just
I almost whacked Giafoni over the head with the mini mug.
I was about to say, can I try to Indiana Jones swap that?
roll me an agility.
Nice.
Versus Gambul, if you want to stay, unless you want her to just take it.
No, it's fine. I don't. It's not even. I think it's.
Yeah.
I think Zork has it.
As Gambul kind of takes a little bit of a like he's trying to hit a fly. You just kind of see it as he's recoiling and just slip it out of his hands. Gambul, you kind of scratch at your chest before heading back to sleep. Zephyr, as you look around, you notice that everyone else in the party is still very much crashed. Yeah, Qeltrin, Finn seem to have made it back as well. Everyone's just kind of dead fucking tired. It's been a long goddamn night for you guys.
I just kind of mutter coffee into the any mug. I'd never tried to use it before, so she wasn't quite sure. She just very politely was like, coffee, please.
Excuse me, Sir Mug. Could I have some coffee, please?
Please. And then once it's filled, I just set it next to Phony and kind of like tap her and tap the mug. Like, just whenever you're ready, it's right there. Or no, I waft the smell of coffee under her nose.
She blearily blinks her eyes. They look like bloodshot red, everything. You're not even sure if she can see you at this point, but she's definitely awake as her hand just reaches out. Grabs a cup of coffee, brings it to her lips. Her eyes fucking shoot open, they're clear colored now.
That
Was that really good coffee?
Wow, that was, I mean, not as good as Joy's, but yeah, they'll... She starts looking around.
So yeah, that wakes Finn up, definitely.
Okay.
and he wakes up. He doesn't even move. He's just eyes open now. He's just like, something has worked its way under my lower back, and I'm afraid to ask what it is.
I kind of peer over. Do I see anything?
Currently Finn is like in his own chair.
You
off to the
see
side.
you see his temp set drink holster basically propping up his lumbar in a very uncomfortable looking way.
Yeah, Finn, unfortunately you kind of came home a little late and were unable to claim any of the cots.
Yeah, I know. He just passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
like Gambul's taking up like a couch and a half.
And piled on top of him is actually Zephyr and Phony and Damon and a few others. I guess.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
no,
on
I-
the Gambul? Jesus.
Yeah, you guys
you
dog
wouldn't
piled
feel
together. It's been a wild party.
Yeah, Finn, when he got home, he was just like, "Hey, fucking whatever," and he just collapsed.
I lean up and see that David's dad is still hanging out there, like, hi, yeah, sure, we're kind of working our way to being awake. Anything we can do for you?
Oh, no, you're all perfectly fine. He kind of pokes his head over towards the window, slants down the blinds a bit. Oh, you folks slept for an awfully long time.
Oh, how long?
What day is it?
It's probably getting into the afternoon. You didn't sleep days, mind you, but slept a long time.
Oh,
It feels like it.
shit.
If any of you are capable, I don't know what to call them, but some of the important folks, I guess, want to speak with you all before you do much else today. So
Yeah,
if you guys
yeah.
need some breakfast, I can whip together something real quick.
Oh, I'm not gonna say no to free food, so breakfast, please, yes.
Yes, does
And then
anybody
we'll
like
head out.
flapjacks?
Yes.
Flapjacks?
Trust me,
I don't think
it'll
I've
be
heard that one.
right then.
Are
Well,
they anything like pancakes?
yes. He stares at you for a second, just like, yeah, they're exactly pancakes.
Oh, okay,
That's what
cool.
you're
Then I
thinking
know
of.
what that is then.
Then yeah.
So Damon's father heads into what you guys assume is the kitchen. Eventually, you kind of hear a little bit of cookery going on. Around this time, you guys kind of start waking yourselves up. Everyone just kind of
Yeah,
props open their eyes. Everyone kind of stretches a bit. Qeltrin, you've passed out in one of the bigger chairs.
So
Torihito, you found a bunch of cushions and blankets and stuff and made yourself, one of your nests.
Wow.
yeah, that's about right.
Stereotype? Yes. Accurate? Yes.
Duskrin has propped himself up against the wall off towards the side. He still looks like he's in elf trance mode
Mm-hmm.
at the moment.
Yeah.
So what's
and
going on?
Thankfully, with Finn now in possession of the clothes of mending, he doesn't look like he's been through hell. Just that he's like a hobo.
I went with nice clothes.
Yeah, no, he's still got like a kind of a dirty, grimy face going. Like he's just been in a death match.
Yeah, you're still kind of like,
But he's at least somewhat presentable.
Finn, you actually do kind of reach up and like scratch at your cheek. Some dried blood comes off of it. You're not sure if it's yours or one of the guys you like decapitated last night.
It's been a minute since we've washed up. Maybe
I'm
we should do that at some point.
gonna go wash up. I don't wanna flake all over your food.
Okay.
Gambul, as you kind of wake up and start stretching, Damon comes off of you onto the floor.
He's still asleep.
Oh, what? Oh, no, Minakis! Oh, they're back! Oh, what? Oh,
David, it's okay.
oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Gamble's barely awake. He's stretching and almost hitting somebody in the face standing near him.
I duck.
Finn also ducks. It's a wide swing.
Qeltrin just grabs his wrist and puts it up like, no, there you go. Avoid hitting me, please.
We'll just bring Torihito some food.
As you do.
We'll insert food into slots.
Just present an
set it-
offering to the cave.
Paw reaches out.
Yeah,
Present hall pass.
Yeah, Finn finds the washroom and, gets all the crap off his face and his hands.
There's thankfully some. Damon's father actually went and got a few spare buckets of like fresh river water. So,
and
got it from the
soon to be not so fresh river water.
Pour baths for everybody.
Well, you guys get yourselves together. Everyone kind of rinses off. You guys settle down for breakfast. Nice chilly morning.
What rinse mean?
It's when you take water and you get all the crap off.
Hey, hold on. I got
Why?
this. Phony kind of pats you on the leg. Hey, Gambul!
Huh?
She fucking like chucks the bucket at you.
Oh my god!
Underhands water up on top of you as you're in the room. Sploosh!
You are splooshed. Yeah, that.
You're welcome.
Gamble's just standing there dripping.
Just nicely hands
Why though?
him a towel. Now you dry yourself off. Although that is not quite how we do it, Gambul.
He just puts the bucket down, whistles, and walks outside.
Why is
Over
everyone
towards the
so loud?
She's not allowed to have coffee out of the anymore. Bonnie, what are you doing?
kitchen. Flapjacks!
Gamble's gonna go over to Torihito and lift the top pillow off of the thing.
Just the lid.
Light shines in. Down. Shake.
What?
You don't have the early morning excuse this time. It's afternoon.
It's too early.
Come out of the box.
What time is it?
Noon-ish.
Afternoon.
Is that all?
Yes.
I'm gonna go over and nudge Duskern away. Hey, there's food. I don't know if you heard that or not, wherever it is you go when you do this, but there's food.
Duskern kind of doesn't respond for a quick moment.
Let's let him be. He was probably the most haggard out of all of us.
Qeltrin would grab a plate and just set it next to him.
Next to his feet.
No, just next to him. Grab a spare fucking table, you fucking barbarian.
Hey, guess who didn't say that?
Torihito, thankfully, Phony brings a spare plate of like pancakes over towards you and just tries to like entice you out of the burrow.
I'm up at this point. Thanks to Gambul.
I just saw
Welcome.
in my mind you glaring at him while you said that.
So, Damon's sitting down with you guys, like cheek full of like pancakes at this point. You guys notice that his portion is just as big as Gambul's. But as he's sitting there like chewing away, looking between you guys. So what are you folks gonna get up to after all this?
Well, this has all been one big detour to keep us from getting into Claimhold. So now we're gonna get into Claimhold.
Hopefully.
Ideally.
I mean, we found a
But-
smoking gun, so...
Well, we have a piece of paper. Hopefully it'll be enough. Riley said it was pretty good that we got him, but I don't know. I can't trust it till it actually happens.
I mean,
Well,
if she didn't...
The point is, that's the plan. If not, we'll have to figure something else out, and we
It-
don't know what that'll be yet.
I mean, it's a good thing she came with us to verify it. Otherwise, it'd be like our word versus theirs kind of thing.
We should probably head to Beacon Gate and kind of set up there, pass along the information, and see what the Inquisition's plan is.
At least it'll be a short trip back.
I was gonna say, we'll head back to Wolf's Coast, set up one of the trains, probably drop Riley off in the Southgate, and then we'll head over to there unless we're needed in Southgate. Sound good?
Sounds
I
good.
mean,
Sure.
where are we supposed to meet all these people anyway?
We'll get there.
You kind of hear Damon's father from the other room just, over at the town hall, whenever you folks are ready.
What? No,
Okay,
talking about
we
the
just
city
got
guard.
set.
Oh, are those the same important people? There's a couple of different groups of important people we're dealing with, sir. Which ones are the
my
ones you're
mistakes.
talking about?
Well, if you're looking for your city god friend, she's also with the folks over at Town Hall. You might want to catch up with her.
Well, that works.
That works.
All stuff.
Qeltrin's already ready, so he's just up and ready.
Yeah, Finn gets his clothes together. Figure he doesn't bring like the weapons. He's not looking for a fight. He sticks a single piece of toast in his mouth to go, and he heads out the door.
There goes the animu child. Phony kind of like clears her throat as she looks between you guys. So, do we not want to put a station over here?
We don't know if it'll go across water, and I don't feel like testing it.
Plus, I think Sycamore requested that we keep that train away from her forest if we can.
That too.
We could try it on the beach.
Put it to the north.
Let's not test that.
Besides, if
Well,
the train
it'll-
can get across very easily, the poor ferryman won't make any money.
Yeah, Wolf's
Better-
Coast is kind of a
better just-
shithole as it is. It's pretty much their
Better
only way
to
of
just-
making money. Legitimately.
Better to just keep it on the mainland.
Well,
However, it would be good to talk to Ruffle, I think.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, I probably should check in with Ruffle. And my sister's supposed to be there. I haven't talked to her in a while. I need to stop doing that.
Well, we'll fix it. Let's
Yeah.
see what these important people want.
what then? Well, I'm all finished if you guys are. Damon's plate is just clean already.
Oh, wait, there is one more thing.
Hmm?
Hey, Finn, didn't we promise that guy some of that wood?
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably nab some of that before we go. It's not like we're in a hurry. Let's talk to the important people first.
Sounds good. I just wanted to put that out there again. So that
Nope,
at
you're
least
right.
One
I
of
had
us remembers it.
You're right. I had forgotten. Thank you.
No worries.
Split second, Torihito has a full plate, and then
And
it's
it's
suddenly
gone.
empty. Alright, let's go.
I just eat the more burnt edges off of mine and then go.
Weird flex, but okay.
This is why I fucking renamed your role.
No.
All right. Well,
Town hall.
Meandered through the streets.
I'm
As you
guessing.
guys-
I'm guessing the town is now in its hangover phase.
as you guys are heading back to town, the fog now at this point has kind of mostly cleared. It's now sunny outside. The only mist that's kind of in the area is being brought down by the waterfall just being in the area, and even then, it's just a nice, cool mist at this point. There are people just out and about in the streets. They're kind of just happy to be there.
Are there
There-
any that seem vampiric, like with umbrellas or something?
No, there's nobody walking around with umbrellas on the way over there just yet.
Okay.
There are, however, there are kids playing in the street and everything like that. As you guys are passing by, one of them kind of kicks a ball in your direction. They're obviously having fun playing.
I'll kick it back.
And you guys keep on moving along, trucking
Child
along
will
towards the
remember
town
that.
hall. There's actually a little bit of a gathering in front of town hall. It seems like whatever the hell's going on is taking place outside.
Oh Jesus, this is ceremony.
And there's a bit of a guffawing hubbub sort of thing going on. It doesn't seem celebratory.
Oh no.
Oh,
This should be good.
Crap.
As you guys kind of push your way into the crowd a bit, you notice that there's a good deal of all of them pirates that are in the crowd as well.
okay.
But you kind of like peer over some people's shoulders, look overhead.
Push our way to the front.
There's a few faces that you recognize that are like kind of towards the center of this place. Qeltrin, Zephyr, you guys are able to notice that the ex-mayor is here, along with his daughter. Rowley is out there as well. It seems he's sporting, like someone's holding an umbrella up over his head. But it looks like he's one of the people not exactly taking part of the conversation. Sycamore is there as well. She's having maybe a few terse words with some of the folks.
Mm-hmm.
And what you can gather is also Captain Glowbeard nearby, just kind of trying to keep it looks like he's tried his best to keep everyone from each other's throats at the moment.
Oh, good.
So, what's this now?
Now, it doesn't look like this thing is breaking out into violence, but there's quite a bit of like,
It's heated.
yeah, it's just a tad bit like grouchy and just serious business going on right here.
So, Qeltrin would probably take a step forward and just be like, alright, so what's this now?
Hey, there you folks are. Glowbeard kind of makes his way over towards a lot of you. He gestures for you guys kind of come on towards the front of the mob. Everyone lets you pass by. There's no like pushing, shoving, anything like that. Just looks like it's just a bit of a civil sort of like conversation between all the townspeople going on, as well as the fact that there are pirates trying to R in the middle of every.
Yar.
If we're all in agreement, say R.
Q.
Anyway.
But so we're having a little bit of a discussion amongst ourselves. Well, at least themselves. He jerks his thumb back to everyone just kind of standing around, especially towards the middle. The ex-mayor kind of posits something forward just in the middle of something. Sycamore lashes back with something else. Raleigh standing in the middle, just looking a little confused as Strakros is trying to argue for him with holding the umbrella for his ex-captain. He's like, Glowbeard smiles, just looks back at you guys. We're trying to come to an agreement here.
On what?
Who should be leading the town? And maybe what we should do with the possible vampire problem.
Well, it's
Well,
not a
considering
problem
most of the-
anymore.
Considering most of the vampire problem is either taken care of or dead.
Or is it?
We've had to kind of cage up a few of the others. We're not entirely sure if they want to be cooperative or not.
Well, that's pretty stupid of them. They have the ability to live on donations. What are they, power hungry?
Well, we're not sure exactly how loyal they were to the old mistress, so we're going to be starving them for a bit to see how they are. Now, the problem coming here is, he points over at Captain All Honorable towards the middle. We're not sure what to do with him.
What do you
Well,
mean,
considering he
with
saved our ass a couple times, I'm willing to believe him.
We would literally not have been able to be here without him. Or
I
without you. Or without any of those people over there. So why are we all fighting?
If it were that simple, there wouldn't be a problem. What's
Exactly.
the rub?
Well, the problem is people hear vampire and they understand that a couple of big shot vampires enslaved everyone, turned everyone else into monsters, feasted on their blood, that sort of thing.
The vampires that are left were their neighbors. They're literally all the same people. I don't understand what the big deal is.
They're paranoid. Maybe just a
Shit.
bit. But,
Well, as long as Sycamore is around, they won't have to worry about it, considering it seems like she can detect them.
that's true, but there's also the part of... Well, the good captain is unfortunately stuck here.
I don't know enough vampires for this shit.
As much as we'd like to get him back out on the open seas, it seems he's stuck here. The folks aren't sure if they want to finish him off, or let him be free, or well, in my opinion, I'd like to put him in a position of power, but that's what the other two are arguing about.
Well, maybe he should help wrangle the other vampires. He seemed to be very good at that earlier.
Let me talk to him.
Have him be able to prove his worth.
It's probably best you all make your case to the kind folks around here if you want to swing their opinions.
Oh, I can give them a piece of my mind if you'd like.
Let me talk to the man himself. Umbrella, right?
If you're looking for Captain Rowley, he's the fisherman that's under the umbrella.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Mind you, that is the man you staked in the heart.
Yeah. And that's the same guy.
Yes.
All right, names are confusing. Yeah, let me I'm gonna walk over to him real fast. Hey, Riley.
Hey. How are you doing? The rest of you are able to kind of
Yeah, I'm
meander your
going
way
over too.
Sycamore and the ex-mayor kind of give them you guys some space as they start lashing at each other just a bit.
Nah.
I'm just gonna hang around because I'm not a people person.
How are you holding up?
Better. Much better. But sad at the same time.
I don't blame you.
Be able to get back to the water.
Oh. Until something gets figured out for vampirism. That looks like something you're just gonna have to accept. But I meant how are you holding up? How do you feel with your mind no longer being dominated?
He's staring down at the floor for a few seconds before he kind of cracks his eyes upward, meet yours. I feel free. Not entirely, but better than I was the previous nights. Back when that fucking monster dragged me off to the forest. When they found me. When they turned me. Almost as good as that, but I think this might be the best I can do.
No lingering thoughts, no insatiable urges.
Well, except for maybe every once in a while, I am just a touch thirsty, but I dare not ask in case someone gets upset.
I kind of peer over my shoulder at the others, like,
Yeah. A lot of people look a little concerned about the fact that, yeah, they still have very much a vampire walking around. He's not chained up. He's not cuffed. He's not anything right now. But he is.
I think they're looking at this the wrong way. They're looking at it like, oh no, there's vampires. But it should be, hey, we have vampires at our disposal. If you set up a donation drive and then you guys promise to protect and help out around here, where you can, this could actually be a good thing for the town.
Especially since you guys are going to be more nocturnal, you'd be able to help keep an eye on things at night while everyone's sleeping.
And you could prevent something like this from happening again. This is a very small, isolated place with no means of protection. You're not only a vampire, but you're a former pirate horde. You know how to get things done. I say you're an asset, not a liability. It's just all in the way that this is handled.
All of you, you three, feel free to roll me a persuasion. You each get advantage 1. Amy, you get advantage 3 on this, actually.
Oh, shit, okay.
Hey, I actually rolled high.
I actually am not participating in this. Finn's still trying to work some stuff out in his head.
Okay.
22.
Zephyr, you feel, as you kind of like state your case out loud, you actually feel your hand tingle a bit. Something kind of like feels like it tingles on the tips of your fingers. Not a whole lot, but you just kind of notice it, kind of like a little bit of a vibration. Like your nerves kind of go to sleep for a quick second and then wake back up.
She kind of like looks at her fingers. Does she see anything?
Oh, aside from the rings that you have on them.
Huh.
But as you kind of state this sort of idea, you kind of hear past Riley's shoulder. Well, I could say I like this idea. The ex-mayor's kind of poked his head back in your direction, Mr. Monopoly over there. As he kind of nudges on up over towards Rowley's shoulder. So, have ourselves a little bit of a vampiric. What do we make you, anyways? But I kind of like this idea, actually.
Well, sir, he's a captain. Make him
I-
a captain.
At the very most, we're not gonna make him mayor. I'm assuming you're going to take up that position again.
Oh, I'd love to be mayor. Of course, I'd love to be back in power.
Calm down. Just keep him on board as an advisor.
Hey, but these pirates over here want to make life a little bit miserable.
Right, let me talk to
In what
Beard.
way?
Oh, simply put, that they want to have a little bit of a share in running things. That's not what we're asking for. Glovier kind of pushes his way back over.
What are you asking for, Glowbeard?
Oh, simple point is, we help save everybody. We might like to have, a bit of a safe port every once in a while.
To do what?
Nothing illegal.
Okay. I don't care whether that's not what I'm asking. What use will you gain from having a port here?
A safe place to not die at sea.
Hey, there's that.
That's it? You're gonna
They
show up
wanna
here
make
every
this their
they-
begging gate.
You just want to show up every so often, bring business, bring money, bring revelry.
I'm sure we can see to some legitimate businesses around here. Help improve the area. Plus, there is that nice chunk of rock we found over yonder.
From what I
Keltrin,
understand,
you
it
immediately
wasn't
like
just you who found that.
Keltrin immediately is like twitching like God fucking damn it.
I understand. Let me talk to you about that in a little bit. But we might like to have ourselves a little bit more word in what's going on around here.
Safe harbor I can understand. Word is harder to bargain for. That is going to have to be negotiated out with not only the mayor here, but Sycamora.
Yes, and I would like to think that I'm the one who gets to call the shots upon my own island. Sycamore finally speaks up.
The Grove is definitely yours for sure.
I have been here first, and I shall be here last, more than likely. Unless she turns and eyeballs Strakros. Some think they have other things to say.
I think the problem here is that you're all considering only one person being in charge. Why didn't you consider all of you working together to run this place, like a council?
Especially since there's how many? 3 of you?
And many different points of view to consider. One person can't take care of all of that. It would actually take all of you.
Let's have another persuasion attempt from you guys. Same advantages.
You're asking the guy with...
Qeltrin, no!
I mean, you're also asking the guy that has nothing in persuasion, so...
You keep talking then.
Right.
Yeah, because I raised valid points.
Yeah, Qeltrin, actually, you do raise some valid points, and Zephyr kind of helps use those to springboard off of. They all kind of start nodding, looking towards each other a bit. I think we can work towards something like that. What the hell do we even call that, right? Mayor and his allies. No, fuck you. I think you call that a council. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I think we can come to some sort of agreement. So, pleasure. The mayor crosses his arms to shake hands with Rowley and Sycamore.
With both of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they both kind of stare him down fucking seriously.
He's a child at heart, whatever. This is fine.
Eventually they kind of reach out,
They-
grasp his hand, shake.
Awkward three-way handshake.
Yep. Alright. I think we can work something here. Well, glad we don't have to murder someone who helped us out.
Let's not bring up the murder after the fact, please.
You have no idea.
So the 3 of you shall form the Waters Grove Council, with old Captain Raleigh here as your vampire slaying advisor.
And possible pirate advisor as well.
General
This is
advisor.
Still, landlord. No, this man's still a pirate lord.
General advisor.
Also, I prefer the term privateer. Thank you.
Privateer.
lord.
Former privateer and advisor.
More syllables. I like this guy already. The mayor just kind of is sitting there chuckling. You look past her. His daughter is just holding her face like, "Oh my god, Dad, shut up."
Okay. So we're all agreeable.
Yep.
No one's at odds. You will come together like civilized beings. I kind of look at Sycamore. Like, what do I call you?
She's a people.
She just stares you back. She doesn't answer.
Fair enough.
I do have a question, Sycamora. we kind of made a promise to someone when we came over here. We had to secure a boat, and we had to get somebody to make the boat safe for us, and we promised him a little bit of that special wood of yours. If you had any to spare, I would appreciate it, but I would not ask for much.
Not even much. Like 1 branch worth would do.
And I'm asking nicely. This is a request.
This is not a demand.
A demand.
If you say no,
we'll find some other way.
We'll tell him that we couldn't do it.
Persuasion roll.
Same advantage.
You get advantage 1 on this one.
Just 1.
Help me.
No.
Oh God, no.
Oh God, no. I don't know how that happened. I guess I'm just rolling shit tonight.
Sycamore,
26 begs to differ.
Sycamore waits for you guys to get closer.
Yeah.
I will loan this to you. As long as you truly get me in touch with your ally.
Agreed.
Oh, of course. That is part of the plan whether or not we got this from you.
But now
I
that
have
it's
your
being
word.
offered as collateral, agreed.
I expect him within the week. Let him know.
Yeah, we can manage that.
Well, Qeltrin, hearing that, goes, okay, and starts patting himself down for his little paper dragon, like, all right, we've got something to do
You're
now.
finally gonna use that.
Again. This is
Again.
the
So
second
you use
time.
that,
No, you
back?
did use it. You did use it before. That's my bad.
Qeltrin just starts writing, like, a quick... Well, not quick. He starts detailing certain things, like, hey, this is what we got. You should probably head over here at some point, maybe under the cover of night.
And I would like to meet with
Unless you like boats.
She does mention she wants to meet personally with this man.
Like, Qeltrin knows that, so he'd be, like, writing all this down, like...
All right, you're gonna go to this town, and then you're gonna turn south and walk blindly into the forest.
The second this ally hears about you, he'll be right over. You might not even have to wait as long as a week.
He'd be very excited to meet you. If I'm imagining, anyway. He doesn't know many, old ones.
Staring at the paper is like, what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Glowbeard.
Hi!
You had a thing for me?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. He reaches down, like, towards his belt and grabs a big sack, fucking chucks it at you.
Oh, fuck! Heavy!
And you kind of catch it. It pops open for a quick bit. You kind of hear a gentle, yet very metallic snap inside. I had to work a little bit of magic with him, you know how it is, and yeah, he seems right as rain. So,
I should not be this happy about a metallic jawbone.
Aye, no problem. Now, I did have to use a bit of material for that, but I wouldn't worry too much about the cost. However, he turns and points at Qeltrin. Seeing as you lot are super excitable about the you know what.
Pretty much just him.
Qeltrin just...
And seeing as my folks are going to be in town for maybe a little bit longer, helping with, you know, excavations and the like, I think we can work out a deal with you.
Qeltrin's eyes light up. Go on.
I'll forward this to the rest of the town, but we'd like to get you maybe a bit of chunk and maybe a bit of profits from the unearthing, if you know what I mean.
Sounds fair.
Right. The rest of it will put towards development of the town and maybe a little bit for our own pockets. But right, in the end, everything should be fine, although I'll have to research a little bit more into if this is doing anything to the waters. We haven't exactly... He points back up towards the cliff face, off towards the side. The upwards river has not been, like, flowing.
Huh.
Oh.
Is the water still sweet?
I'm afraid not. It's just fresh water.
You know what? No big loss.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know what this might affect. This seems... Do we know what's past the upwards? Is it just Madlands?
They kind of get it mapped out for you. They the upwards actually feeds up into this rather kind of like a lakeish sort of area, but that feeds back into the downwards. It is literally just a like circular sort of rotation of water.
Okay, long-term effect. If the sweet water was gone, how would that affect anything here? I'm curious.
Might affect the vegetation, might affect a few other things. I was gonna ask
Sycamore.
exactly how much you folks wanted.
We need to hold that thought. I think we need to talk to Sycamore about this. She would know more about it than we would. Qeltrin would probably go looking around for her, see if she's still around.
Yeah, she's still like 10 feet away.
Oh.
Glowbeard pulled you guys aside to like kind of whisper this to you.
Well, she won't care about Swithril like this way or that in terms of profit. She would care more of it as a, this is keeping things running kind of thing. Since I'm pretty sure she has no interest in earning money, she probably thinks of money as something stupid.
So you've kind of got her attention at this point.
I probably would have called her over and been like, do you know how to ask this? Do you know what Swithril is?
I'm afraid not. I've been asleep for quite a long time.
I'd probably ask Glowbeard if he happens to have like a small bit with him to show as an example.
I got a little bit of this. He pulls out a small cube.
And then Qeltrin steals it.
Qeltrin's interested in it to actually use it to make things, not just to make money. He doesn't care for money. He cares more for making things. But anyway, he would then ask her, this. Do you have any idea what this is at all?
No, I assume this is some sort of metal.
Magic, to be precise.
Magic metal.
In short, we had during our fight with that vampire bitch, we happened to unearth some of it. Apparently, when it unearthed, the upwards, Qeltrin points over towards it, hasn't been flowing, and the water tastes like regular seawater. I have no idea if this might affect the grove. And I wanted your opinion on it.
If this helps keep my grove alive further, I would appreciate taking any precautions we can to ensure that it stays well-lived. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. She reaches out and, takes the small cube up in her hand. This exists. She kind of just asks that aloud and turns it over in her fingers.
Are you having trouble sensing it?
No, I can certainly feel it has potential, but I've never seen this before.
It's something new.
It's a fairly rare metal. It is very useful in making different things. For example, Qeltrin, pulls out his scabbard and blade and just holds out in front of him and pulls it out. This is made with Swithril. It allows me to send basically magic through it and use it as a weapon, but it has other uses. And Qeltrin would pull out the any mug, and he would hand it to her and just be like, think of any liquid or drink that you would like to drink right now.
She does so. Smells it fills with a nice sweet smelling sort of nectar.
Okay, I was expecting more from that, sorry.
No, she just kind of turns it around, looks it over.
Well, if nothing else, regular water tends to be better for plants than sugar water.
But again, that's something we don't know. It'd have to be something that would have to be tested. And Qeltrin would look at Glowbeard. I wouldn't have anyone touch it until she gives the okay for it. Because if it starts tearing her grove apart without the Swithril and allowing it to keep the upwards moving in the sweet water,
Aye.
that might complicate things.
Well,
or at the very least, mine as carefully as you would what's the word? Lumber.
Understandable.
Treat it like you would the woods. Don't take any more than you need, and don't take out of there, especially if you start seeing ill effects.
Well, if you folks know of any eggheads, just send them this way, and we'll see what we can get them started with.
Honestly, isn't that the same guy?
Maybe.
Yeah, you could probably take a look at it.
Possibly.
He doesn't know enough about this. I'm thinking we should probably get a hold of Monty.
Well,
Yes,
he'll,
I
he'll have
wouldn't
a
go any further than that.
he'll have
Too many people know about this.
he'll have a station nearby.
I'll probably have him. I'll probably just ask him about it or send him a message.
Oh.
Anyway, in short, I just want to make sure that it doesn't affect her grove, because I'm pretty sure if it affected your grove, you'd probably be a bit upset about that.
I thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Of course.
She gives you a very, very polite bow, Qeltrin, as does she to everyone else in your little group. Well, I'm afraid I must convene with the rest of the council and see if we can come to some sort of agreement of what we're going to do with all this spare lumber that we have. I'll be sure that some of it's delivered to you folks before you leave.
Thank you.
She nods again. She heads on back over towards the other guys. It looks like the ex-mayor has been telling some sort of raucous jokes over towards the pirates. They're not laughing at it. They look like they're laughing, but in the way it's like, yeah, we've kind of heard those before. We're fucking sailors, man.
Yeah, Qeltrin would probably apologize to Glowbeard. There's huge profit in that, but you also want to make sure that the town is going to survive this.
Yep. As you guys kind of watch them go to convene, behind them exiting from town hall is Relly, Dawnblade.
I need to go talk to her.
She has what looks to be quite a few things stuffed under her arms. And papers, her book is out open, she's writing in it like crazy. Looks like this it's the first day that you've seen her have some sort of energy since you guys got here. So.
Ellie!
Oh! Hello, guys. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Alive.
Seems to have your arms full. Need a hand?
Yes, please. If you could take this. Qeltrin, she drops a fucking, it looks like a giant banner, rolled up into your arms. Just. And if you could take this one, Gambul, she kind of holds another one out for you. This one is much, much bigger. It looks like you're not even sure if this was the carpet for the room you guys were in.
Gambul, we were whispering while you guys were doing all that. Gambul and Torihito are asleep against a wall. Somewhere.
Gambul's just woken up. Yeah.
Hey guys, you want to help? Really?
As,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
she
not
doesn't
for all
even
of us,
pay
but hey.
attention. She just drops it off onto your lap. You're just what?
Yeah.
And
Qeltrin's kind of laughing to himself,
well, I went digging around in the Mr. Brackeden's belongings. Not that anyone was going to stop me. I just wanted to make sure this was who I thought it was. Let's see. Yeah, no, this is Cadigan. Let's see. If I can recall correctly, disgraced noble, very superfluous with his money, kind of run out of town, I think, out of his money several times over. Just was a little bit of an asshole. So, but yeah, I'll have to write this down in my reports to make sure that the rest of his family know that he's.
No more.
Well, yeah, he's not coming back, and I can't believe I have to write in the reports. Vampires!
Speaking of which, this is our smoking gun, right?
What? Oh, yes, no, this. She, picks up the journal that she's had in her possession the entire time, taps it with her fingers a bit, and just holds it close to her chest. I'm pretty sure we have him at this point.
Oh, good.
We were thinking maybe we would head to Begging Gate and meet your people there. It's a bit more safer of a home base for me.
Either that, or you can drop me off at Southgate, but yeah, Bacon Gate's not a bad place to head to.
We'll drop you up at Southgate.
Right. So, how are we getting back there?
Same way we came.
Boat.
Oh,
Well,
oh.
Well,
Boat and then drink.
a better boat, mind you.
Boat that isn't in
That
pieces.
won't blow up.
Whose boat are we borrowing?
Hey, Captain
Wait.
Glowbeard.
Was there...
Hi, 1 second.
Can we get a lift?
His fucking his Eric first mate is staring at you guys. His eyes are fucking beating out in different directions again.
Fucking weird ass looking thing. Qeltrin's just looking at that thing like, man, I should kill that.
I like him.
No.
I like him.
Why would you kill it?
Yeah. Its eyes are bugging out.
Yeah, and you were a
you
giant.
Just
you-
yourself
you were a
the other day.
metamorphosis blob.
Smithril.
Yeah, and no one's fucking talked to me about this.
We said several times that we wanted to kill you because we didn't know what you were. Oh.
Yes, and no one actually
We
told
said
me
it
this
was you,
until
that
like
was
a
looking.
couple hours after, thanks.
We were
Oh, no
very
one's
busy.
still no one's told me what happened between me going upstairs and then just waking up in
Did
some
you
We were
guys-
guy's room.
dominated by a vampire.
You didn't ask.
I
get
did
a little
ask.
Glimpse of something while I was in your head, and I'll talk to you about that later.
You were dominated by him.
Great.
I mean, we think you're dominated by a vampire. Funny just kind of mutters.
There's very little room for error on that one.
Look, Torihito's an asshole, but he's not that much of an asshole. Qeltrin starts laughing.
Well, I mean, whenever we could get ourselves a ride, that'd be fine. You guys. Oh,
I finally pull Gnarljack out of the sack.
yeah. Gnarljack looks pretty good. It looks like he's been polished. Everything along those lines, well oiled. Everything. He gives you a couple clanks.
They took good care of you.
Oh yeah, no, he looks like more new than when you initially found him.
Aw,
You
is
happy you
Gnarljack
got your
feeling
dog
better?
back, Finn?
Yes. Now,
I would give him a welcome home pat, but I like my fingers where they are.
more importantly, apparently Gnarljack isn't his name, it's what he is.
Well, did you have a better name for him?
Let me get back to you on that. We've been very busy.
Well, as you guys are sitting there meandering between each other, Captain Glover kind of comes on over. Right. So, what seems to be the rub?
We need a ride back to the mainland.
Ah, a bit of a ferry. All right, I can get you back. Take a little bit of a while, but I can get you back.
That's fine. We're not in a rush.
Also, Josh, check your Discord when you have a second.
I was wondering what you were typing. Jesus.
Hey, Josh, you have no room to talk.
You know what? You're fine. As you guys, he kind of like looks through you lot and just cocks his head back over at the council. Right then, make your last goodbyes and farewells and all that sort of stuff, and we'll get a rowboat head back to me ship. Right?
We also might need to load a little bit of lumber to your ship to carry back. Would that be
Shouldn't be
alright?
much.
How much am I getting out of this?
Do you want me to pay?
I'm joking. But seriously, how much am I getting out of this?
None.
Right. Peanuts! Go get everything together. Ah! You got it, boss! Ah! Just fucking
Things-
waddles off. His head's lolling behind him with these.
The thing's name is Peanuts.
Hi, what do you reckon it was?
Honestly, I don't know.
Not
Nope,
peanuts.
Nope, no, you know what? Nope, I got nothing. Qeltrin's just walking away at this point, like, nope, nothing.
Okay,
Not a
bye.
single fucking thing came to mind.
Oh. Anything else you guys need to do before you leave?
Other than secure the lumber? No.
Well, thankfully, as it looks like they're getting a rather sizable log onto a separate rowboat, not the one that you guys are going to be heading on, as they're bringing a fresh one over for you folks.
Yeah, that'll do it. I am ready to go.
Qeltrin's just gonna thank Sycamore.
Yeah, the council, or as they've kind of.
Are Damon and his dad here?
I was about to say,
Also,
Damon's
Damon's mom.
dad and his mom.
Yeah,
We'd
actually,
like to say goodbye
as you
to
guys
them,
are kind
too.
of like shaking hands with the council as you're making your goodbyes, Damon, his mother, and his father kind of show up. Hey, well, I reckon you folks have got to go, huh?
Unfortunately. You know, you'd be welcome to join us if you wanted, but I think your mom and dad need you now.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I kind of want to make sure everything gets running all proper and everything, but I appreciate the offer. Maybe I'll look you folks up if I'm ever in claim hold.
Sounds good to me, David.
Yeah. Oh, she called you. Shut, Mom. I don't.
I bet you she did that while ruffling his hair.
Yeah. David just kind of like goes around, tries to give everybody a hug.
Yay, tiny
To-
person hugs.
To some success
Can't
and some
call him
other.
that, Finn.
Yeah.
Of course, I would say that out loud.
Thank you all again very much for hearing me out back in Southgate. I really appreciate it.
Well, of
It was
course,
real-
you need
it was-
help.
It was
That's what
really
we
nice
do.
to meet you, Damon.
Yeah. And if there's anything I could do for you in the future, please let me know. I'll appreciate it.
Right now, just
Be
keep
you.
growing up and defend your family.
Keep growing up. Is that a short joke?
No.
He
As in-
stares at you.
Even
Dead
Qeltrin has to
serious.
look. Even Qeltrin has to look. He like, what was it?
In age. In age. Jesus.
Oh no, I'm joking with you.
He's kind of counting on you to help keep things from getting too crazy around here. And I point at the council.
Right, yeah. I'll make sure to keep Sycamore entertained. I didn't know she was looking after me all that time. That was fun. But I'll be sure to write you folks or something. You all take good care of yourselves. Thank you again, kindly. Bye, I guess.
Bye, Damon. Aww.
He gives you guys a big, dumb quarter halfling smile and tries to give some more hugs. He's very much he's at a loss for words at this point. He's just being touchy feely
I
free.
think I'll miss you the most, Scarecrow.
You guys manage to hop on the boat. Everyone kind of gives you all a nice farewell wave, pirates and townspeople alike. Everyone gets up onto Glowbeard's ship. It's a pretty short ferry ride over towards Wolf's Coast. And, yeah, as you guys kind of pull up to the dock, you see people panicking.
Oh, dear God, what now?
Oh God, the pirates are coming to raid us! Fuck!
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, Zephyr, they have literally nothing they could throw at us. We're fine.
I mean, they could throw trash. That's pretty much all Wolf's Ghost has.
Oh, no.
So, like I said, they have,
Gross.
so like I said, pretty much nothing. We'll get
Oh,
off
you
the
lot
boat
have
and
been here
explain
before,
this.
have you? Glowbeard speaks up.
Yeah.
Not by
Okay.
choice.
Last up, everyone get the fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
It's
that's
been
something
an
I gotta spend here.
experience.
We get off. We explain to these screaming, panicking townspeople that like, no, we're good. We're good. Everything's
Qeltrin
good.
would probably shake Glowbeard's hand.
Yeah, as you guys are disembarking, Glowbeard says, "Oh, right, and by the way, if you folks ever do need some help in the future, maybe reckon calling on me,
I
Sounds like
think
a good
we
idea.
can make that happen.
That sounds like it would lead to hilarity, and I enjoy that.
Aye, just maybe.
Besides, if I ever get over this terrifying, paralyzing fear of the stuff you sail on, might be a pirate's life for me.
I'll make sure Ted thinks of you fondly. Well, you lovers get the fuck off my ship.
Okay, bye.
Just hold
Get
on.
our lumber and then.
Just for shits and giggles, before as Qeltrin goes to shake his hand, he'd probably make his what color is his beard right now? Like what's it doing right now?
His beard has been changing from like blonde to silver every once in a while, but
It's
no,
showing
he's-
the entire time. I'm guessing.
yeah, it's hard to
Qeltrin-
pin down what his actual hair color is.
Qeltrin would probably just have his scales match and just as he shakes his hand and then walk away.
Ah, fuck you. That's my stick. You trying to take my stick?
Like I'm already off the boat and like
Yeah,
getting the lumber together.
He starts acting like he's trying to come after you. Oh, we're gonna have words. Fucking, but you guys managed to disembark. A bunch of the Arakocra like crewmen help you get the log onto the docks and everything. It's easily shipped over to the repairman, the boatswain, who's just sitting there like, oh fuck, you guys got thanks guys.
Just let it be known, when we promise something, we usually make it happen. Yes.
Oh, right. So these are the pirates, right?
Yeah, it turns out there was a bit more to what was going on than what you thought was going on, that we thought was going on.
About 3 extra layers worth.
Anyway, we're too tired to go into the many layers of what the fuck, but just know that it's solved now.
The many layers of what the fuck?
And you don't have to worry about it anymore.
To cut you guys off, he grabs like a sack full of gold and chucks it back at you.
Okay.
Can I dodge
Zephyr,
Why would you dodge
Fuck
gold?
it, I'm gonna catch it.
it? Going to hit me in the head?
I'm gonna catch it. I had to pay for this whole adventure in the first place. Fuck that, it's mine.
Finn, Zephyr, you guys managed to get your gold back from the payment that you guys gave him. It
Cool,
seems that
son.
the amount that you brought him was enough to, yeah, no, he looks excitable as he turns back to the bird people. So, you folks looking to do business? You guys are able to, meander your way on off as he.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go. Let's not be here any more than we need to, and we don't need to be here now. So let's go.
Bailing.
Back towards the.
So we head out to the east end of town, and then we keep going a little bit, and then we pull out one of the flags and drop it.
Wait, no.
Wait.
I was gonna say, shouldn't we talk to the guy that basically runs Wolf's Coast? He as shitty as it
Yeah,
is.
Damon's
Nah.
uncle. We should probably
Damon's
let him
uncle.
know that everybody.
You guys,
All right, you guys go let him know I'm dropping this thing.
You guys having a decent thought of, hey, we should probably catch up with the folks. I'll head back towards the Slacking Kraken.
As Barry said, we should also find Joy and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
who else did we leave?
You guys find it just a tad bit, a little bit jumping at this time.
A little jumping.
Just a tiny bit jumping. There's actually 5 people in there.
Oh, that's
Like
pretty
they're doing
jumping.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's a fucking party now.
The sheriff's inside. Ah! Well, hello again, folks. How are you all doing? Glad to see you're not dead. I'm sure you show those
Yes.
pirates what for.
Despite
Yeah, sure.
all attempts to the contrary, turns out wasn't pirates. I mean, it was, but the problem wasn't pirates.
You
should
drop
really-
off the flag.
It was like
You should
3
really
layers
go
of
talk to
problems.
your family. They
Really
could explain
should.
this.
They're okay, but you should.
Everyone's
go talk
fine.
to your family.
Point
Glad
is-
to hear they're doing
Point.
fine.
The long story short of it is,
You're not here.
order-
Yeah, you actually went to go deposit the flag.
Oh, sorry. Alright. Bye.
Those of you who headed back to the Slacking Kraken, taking a look around, Joy's behind the counter, serving drinks at this point.
Does she look happy?
Yeah, she's doing okay, but she kind of looks up, notices you guys. There's instantly a big smile on her face. She just kind of shoves a mug into one guy's hands and kind of runs around the counter. Gambul, she tackles you in a hug.
Hugs are nice.
I'm so glad to see you guys again. How is everything? Nobody's hurt, are you? Is anybody dead?
Nobody. Well, nobody we like is dead.
Nope, nobody's dead, but then I just point over to fucking Duskern. He's basically dead.
Dusker just lets out a long, angsty teenage groan sort of thing. Or it might be fatigue, who knows?
we told you not to do
He's
it,
a
man.
trooper. You'll be able to sleep it off on the way, right?
Transit off.
After 2 days.
Yeah, he's now angstily leaning against the door frame at this point, or he's maybe still tired. You can't tell. He's an elf.
Are all of his adverbs going to involve angst in some way?
Why not?
Yeah.
So, what happened over there?
Stuff.
Let's pull you in a little
let's-
closer for that one.
I've got
Yeah.
a question. When the fuck can we get out of this shithole? Macam screams from across the room at you guys.
Now, let's go.
Ready whenever. Let's go.
Speaking of which, Finn,
Hmm.
you head on out towards where are you planting this flag? Towards the entry.
Like a good 500 feet past the easternmost building.
Okay.
Why that
Yeah.
far out?
Because it's Wolf's Coast.
at a safe distance.
Reasonably safe distance.
You manage to get it planted. A little flag pops up, turns its head face towards you. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hold on. Let me take a look around. Swivels
Yeah.
one way.
Like I'll point a bit down the road. It's like it's better that you're this far out. Trust me.
Swivels around. Oh no, there's wolves out here. Whatever. I think this will do. Okay, stand back. Ah! Fucking-
I forgot that they scream.
Next time we play him when we should ask it if it feels pain.
As it,
Do we really want the answer to that question?
Finn, you're
No.
kind of forced to step back as this pole,
Yeah.
like this flagpole just like quintuples in size, keeps growing up into the sky.
Mhm.
Sort of the rocky terrain around you kind of like builds up into a sort of tower with this. It kind of looks a little nice and rustic and naturalist with everything going on around it. Nice flag pops up at the top of it with a bit of a wave crashing into what appears to be a wolf's head. Well off into the distance, you can kind of hear a hoot of a train horn.
Toot.
Doesn't sound like it's making, a fucking murder course, but it's on its way.
Yep. Here it comes. Fuck off,
Here it
wolves.
comes, it is cinnamon.
And your job's pretty much done. Slacking Kraken's a little bit back that away.
I'll at least wait for whoever's driving this thing to explain to them, hey, the town's over there. Watch out for wolves.
Alright. Well,
I don't know who's driving this one.
back at the Slacking Kraken, Macam has asked you guys if you wouldn't mind him helping pack everything back up onto his wagon.
Yeah, I'll give it a hand.
Right then. And hopefully this mode of transportation has a bit of a slot for the ox.
Qeltrin stops and thinks as he's like picking everything up.
Possibly. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
Hmm.
If not, we will figure something out.
I haven't been on this thing before. Certainly heard it.
It's
My
fun.
ears bleed. Right then, at least I don't have to drive this time. Oh,
In theory.
but again, glad to see you folks are back. He kind of like nods at you guys, downs another fucking what looks to be a pitcher of ale. Right then, gonna go get my animals ready, and I'll meet you guys out there.
Sounds
All right.
good, mate.
Wow. So, you guys brought a lot of stuff back with you. Joy is just kind of like eyeing over the fucking pennants and flags and carpeting and whatever the fuck else you guys got there.
It's evidence.
I nudge her to come in and come in close.
Yeah, you guys managed to get a nice, decent table.
It was vampires.
What's a vampire?
Annoying. That's what they are.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll explain more. Let's just get everything piled up and ready.
No, that's fine.
I think they classify as undead.
Oh.
I think that's you in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, that too. Can we leave? I won't be here anymore.
Well, let's. I guess we should get everything together.
We also found the evidence we were looking for.
Oh, excellent! I'm so glad for you. We should probably get back to Yeah, we should get going. She
Joy,
kind of like hops up and
we're going to be fine. We're going to make sure of it, okay?
doesn't appear like she really heard that one. She kind of grabs some of the stuff and heads on outside. Guys kind of head outside, reconvene. As Joy's leaving, she actually leans back. Oh, thank you, Maurice, for having us. You're welcome, ma'am.
Hey, he's
Torihito, Gambul, you guys recognize one of the drunkards back in the other bar.
Oh no. Was the guy you were looking for one of the guys that were following you around all pissed drunk?
He was there the whole time.
Oh no.
You know, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all.
I hate this place. Can we leave? Dusker asked.
What he said.
Where the fuck is Maurice?
You guys,
Good
head
Gambul,
off.
go ahead and pick up the extra luggage and just points at Dusk.
You guys managed to get yourselves outside, meet up with Finn as the nice big locomotive with what looks to be a chimney stack just slapped onto the front of it. This is bizarre looking.
It used to look like that?
Oh,
They've changed.
Yeah, whatever.
So who's driving this thing?
As it kind of curls around in that nice little like curly bend sort of thing that the rails kind of put themselves out on.
I
The
have to
entire
ask.
front car looks a little sophisticated, way more sophisticated than it used to be. And the windows have been replaced. They're smaller segments of like rectangles and the like. The inside looks like it actually has some sort of like lighting fixtures, that sort of thing. Like there's a lamp every here and there. There's a few people like milling about on the inside. Somebody actually looks up, looks outside, sees it's Wolf's Coast, brings up his parchment, just covers his face.
Who is it? Do we recognize him?
No.
Hey,
I have to ask.
Glasses.
Like I'm there, so I'm like, hey, look,
But,
I know. This is why I stuck it outside of town.
What does the station look like? Does it look like a shanty piece of crap like the rest of the town?
It kind of looks a little bit like a shanty piece of crap. A
Nice.
little bit of like earthy rock and some kind of like maybe a bit of trees here and there. But
Well, at least it fits.
yeah.
Does it look like there's a car where we can load up the cart and the animals?
As you guys start looking around, one of the frontmost cars, actually the doors kind of part open up towards you. Tolerant hops out.
Darn.
Hey,
Tolerant.
Tolerant!
The
How's
kid.
it going, man?
Hey guys. Wow, there's a lot of you here. Tolerant's actually kind of like gussied up a bit. He looks like he's wearing a kind of nice uniform and nice bellhop sort of hat thing on his
You
head.
look like you're doing well for yourself.
What's been happening?
Yeah, I'm one of the head conductors.
Really?
We've been building. You guys haven't seen the last couple models?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
You've been a little busy, unfortunately.
yeah, Monty's been upgrading them every here and there. We've gotten some nicer decks. You guys are just in time to try out the what are they called? Is it quarters? Is it private rooms? I guess.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can get you guys set up. You guys still have your cards, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me help you guys with the luggage.
We do have one quick thing. This is Mackin. Is Mackin over there?
Aye.
He has a cart and horses. Is there a car that'll
Oxen.
fit
Not
that?
horses.
No horses?
Oxen.
Oxen, my bad. A cart and oxen.
Yeah, as you kind of point, there's one of them just kind of chewing away,
No.
staring at the lot of you.
Is there room on the train for them?
Yeah, I think so. I think we just attached like a big flatbed. We can probably knock down the sides and get that loaded up on there. I can help you with that.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Tolerant.
Thank you. As he kind of heads on over towards Macam. Macam just kind of slings an arm over him. So your name's Tolerant, huh? You remind me of me daughter. Now, let's get this shit out of the way.
Not sure if insult or not, but hey.
I have a lot of questions immediately.
It takes some doing. You guys managed to get yourselves up into the cars. Eventually, Tolerant actually guides you guys towards another whole section of the train where there's a bunch of little private little rooms with benches and beds and that sort of thing facing each other.
Is it like plush?
It looks like it doesn't look plush, but it looks along the lines of this still looks pretty nice. Like they're taking some considerable leaps into making this place or this vehicle a little more accommodating.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I guess
So what is
we
this
will-
system actually called?
Well, the one on the front, he's calling it a locomotive of some sorts. It's I don't know. We're still working on it, but it's a railway. I guess he called it. I don't know. Monty likes to rave about a lot of things.
Just yeah.
I guess you call it a gig, huh?
Yeah, I call it good pay and nobody yells at me.
So
Can't complain.
Right. Well, so where are you
Let's-
guys headed?
We're making a drop off at Southgate, and then we're going to Beacon Gate.
Oh, okay then. Well, you're on the right rail line then.
And Riley is still
Well,
with us, yes?
I guess technically you're on the only railway.
And Riley is with us. We didn't leave her back on the other
No, Riley is,
cool. Just making sure that
moving
we
her
haven't
stuff
talked
around.
about her for a while.
She's taking out one little private rooms with like a bunch of the rich crap that she managed to swipe.
Qeltrin's just gonna help her organize it because this is gonna bother him.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
but
I'm
eventually-
gonna clock
piles
out.
of crap.
Someone wake me up when we get to Beacon Gate.
On the train.
I mean, you
do-
could help Duskrin.
Can I have a quick word with you, Torihito?
Well, you guys managed to, as Talrin kind of gets you guys situated, he informs you all that it'll take about a day to get back to Begging Gate, even Southgate at the very least.
That's fine.
So you guys have time. But eventually you guys all kind of get packed up. Talrin makes sure everyone who's coming aboard gets aboard. There's a few people from Wolf's Coast eyeing the damn thing like they've drank too much recently. But eventually you guys feel the train just kind of pick up speed, start moving along. Chug, chug, chug. You guys get on your way. Qeltrin. How about a learning roll from you real quick?
Okay.
As you're helping...
Holy shit.
Yeah, as you're sitting there
I know
helping...
things.
You learned the shit out of something.
You're helping really settle everything along the sides. One of the banners kind of comes undone and rolls itself in front of you. That symbol actually looks pretty familiar.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
okay.
That kind of matches that ring you found way back.
Oh. Okay. I'd probably ask, Relly, do you happen to know what this symbol is?
Oh, yes, she kind of points at it. It looks to be a set of eyes just kind of gazing out from a mountain sort of look. Yeah, I think the Braggadon family, they're kind of a really, really, really rich house. Yeah, so, any reason in particular you ask about that?
Qeltrin fishes around in his bag, pulls out the ring. Yeah, I have this.
Did you pull that from him?
I honestly don't remember. I've had this thing for a very long time. I think I got it way up in Deffins.
In Deffins?
I think so.
How is it doing in Deffins?
Well, the mayor there was a bit of a corrupt asshole and would take things from people who owed him.
She looks back down the ring, like gives it another quick peer. No, that's legitimate. What is that doing in a shithole like that?
I mean, that is where we also found the scarf.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she knows about that one.
Well, yeah, I guess if you show that to the right people, you might get something out of it.
The Braggadon family. I'm trying to remember the Braggadons, because we've gone through a bunch of names and I'm starting
You
to
actually
remember.
haven't heard about these guys until you met the mayor, so I will give you.
That was the vampire mayor.
Oh.
So she basically just got done looting their place, and you happen to find out, oh, hey, this guy is related to the ring I found. And from the sounds of it, it is a noble family that lives inside a claimhold. That could be handy.
That could be, actually. I'm trying to think of a few things that go with it, but hey, that'll come later.
Yeah. As you guys, the train keeps chugging its way along. Zephyr, you notice Phony heading off towards one of the other rooms. Specifically for Torihito's.
Okay.
Kind of gives it a quick knock. Hey, Torihito! Hey, are you alive in there?
Mostly. I'll answer the door. What's
he's
up?
hanging out outside. Hi, just wanted to have a word with you. Oh, hi Zephyr. She kind of glances back at you.
I mean, I also needed a word with Torihito, but why do you need to talk to him?
It's probably best you come in here as well, just in case.
What's this all about?
Phony kind of like steps on over towards the side. Zephyr, you're able to get inside. So, you were asking about that one time where you kind of lost track of everything?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So, I guess it's safe to say that you were completely in control of yourself during that time.
Zephyr kind of realized what she's talking about and like awkwardly bites her lip and looks out the window.
I mean, all I remember was going upstairs to see what was up there. Next thing I knew, I was waking up in some fancy-looking room.
When it kind of looks down at her arm, looks a little bit scratched up too, Torihito.
Torihito, you attacked us. And you kind of caught Phony.
Oh.
I mean, if what you're saying is true, I mean, I don't blame you.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I just kind of wanted to be sure.
I mean, I'd never betray you guys. You know that.
Yeah, no, you've really helped me out, especially during when Queen Bitch back there kind of came after me. That was you, I assume. She's speaking of the time that you defended her.
Yeah.
Kind of strange with what you do. I mean, I don't get how it works, but I'd like to find out at some point. Just saying. I'm curious.
You and Qeltrin both. It's kind of hard to explain, though.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to. I just wanted to know how you felt during that time.
Oh God, I feel terrible now. Shit.
I don't blame you. So, there's that. And thanks for saving my neck there.
I mean, yeah.
I just wanted to let you know before anyone else decided to try to bring this to your attention. I just personally, there's nothing wrong between the two of us, okay?
Yeah. So,
yeah. But I think you should. Zephyr want to talk to her. She did something.
I'm kind of part of the reason you were able to snap out of it. I don't know how these, we'll call them powers, these things that are happening inside my head, but I was able to kind of push her hold off of you. But while I was in your head, I saw something.
Uh-huh.
There was violence and an object. You were fighting someone, and then a light goes out, and then I just see this object. But it's in blue. It's in a blue. It's weird. But I saw something. Why are you in this country?
Kind of just.
I feel like it's tied to that.
I'll gaze off, like out the window, and just watching things go past. It's like.
I just want to let you know I want to help whatever it is. I felt a lot of weird, not good emotions. I think they might have been yours. And it was right before you woke up. I didn't want to bring it up because we were really busy, but It felt wrong that I knew without you knowing I knew.
It's a long story. And yeah, it's pretty much why I'm in this country.
I mean, it's a long train ride. You don't have to tell me all of it, but
To
I
make it
want to
short,
help.
I fled my home country with something powerful. On the way here, there was a typhoon. Kind of wrecked the ship I was in, and I lost the artifact. We call it the G-Con Hourglass. It's what allows me to do what I do, but Kuza can do. There's others of us too.
What?
Do you think they're coming for you?
Oh, I can't.
For the artifact.
They're coming for me, they're coming for the artifact. Yeah.
What
Did-
happened to it?
It's probably at the bottom of the ocean, somewhere between here and the homeland.
Oh no.
Oh boy. And there are I'm sorry to interject, there are more that can do this sort of thing that you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like a school of people. We guard the thing. Things are happening at home. I don't want to get into it, but I had to take it. I had to leave with it.
Torihito, you're one of the more honorable people I've ever met. I know if you took that, it was for a good reason. Okay. Well, if any of those fuckers come for you, they'll have to go through me. I'm pretty sure the rest of the party would feel the same if you told them.
Nah, fuck them.
Gambul in his head.
Rip tension.
Gamble?
That's just the Gambul sitting on Torihito's shoulder.
I'm kidding, but that was really funny.
That was perfect timing.
That was a great
I love
interjection.
it. Okay.
There's probably like, I don't know, 6 others. I lost track. I thought Kuza was one of them at first, but no.
I mean,
He had no clue what actually happened.
oh. Okay, so something called a what kind of hourglass? I'm sorry?
G-Con.
G-Con. Okay.
You don't. It controls time, more or less.
I'm sorry. Like, Fody just kind of like sits up a bit.
So that's how you're able to zip around so fast. You're not actually going fast, you're going through time?
Yeah.
That
I can't
It's
go,
insane.
like, I can't time travel or whatever, but I can control the flow of it.
That still sounds so cool. Sorry.
What?
alright. Well, at least you know I know, and I've got your back. If any of these things show up, let me know, okay? I mean, I'm nowhere near as impressive as you fighting-wise, but maybe I can distract them.
I mean, yeah, I'll try to help out too. Goblin's honor.
And,
Well, my own honor, I guess.
well, we know pirates now. Maybe we can call in a favor to look for your artifact.
Oh, that could be handy.
Problem is, it's a wide search area, and that's why I'm going to want to go into the claim hold. Heard there was, like, Scryer, Seeker, or something. Maybe I could find it that way.
Phony kind of taps her chin. It's a long shot. Maybe I can help with that.
Uh-huh.
I'd have to. Oh, that's a lot of math, but I could try making something that helps.
I will get you all of the coffee I can, Toby, if you can figure this out.
Yeah, and I'd have to know exactly how much funding I need for this as well. Ooh, but probably won't be mass produced, so we have that to look forward to. Just need to know exactly what we're looking for, how to get to it, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'll see what I can do for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, I should probably let you sleep again.
as the train continues to trundle its way along. Sun setting. Gambul, you've kind of been off on your own for a bit, minding your own business. Although Joy is kind of sitting across from you, on one of her own benches, kind of also staring out the window as well. She hasn't been saying much.
I think Gambul would just kind of go over and take the seat next to her and sit there. Big awkward guy.
Hey, Gambul.
Hey.
So,
It's his way of saying without words that, hey, I'm here.
yeah. She kind of looks over towards you a little sheepishly, but at the same time, just, do you reckon we'll be okay?
We'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope so. just kind of, I don't want to bring Ruffle into all of what's been going on lately. He's been too nice. I don't want to get him involved.
Ruff will care about you.
Yeah. I'm just. So, $1.5 million gold, huh? That's how much you're worth.
Me, Gambul charge more.
She actually laughs at that. I'm really glad that I found out it was you again. I could have sworn I was making things up in my mind when you showed up on, the doorstep that night, but glad it's you. Have you seen the others? I forget.
Gambul saw a shiver.
That's the halfling girl, right?
Gambul just nods.
With the knives. Yeah. How's she doing?
Other group. He tries to mime like he can't get the words adventuring party, so he tries to mime like dwarf man and Kenku with potions. He's like trying to mime the other people in the group.
He throw a potion, it go boom.
Quiet lady.
Yeah, elf lady with swords, and he strikes like a pose that's all like
elfy.
Yeah, elfy and stoic.
Do you whip hair you don't have?
Gambul whips his bandana.
She just kind of chuckles like, okay, so an adventuring party, I guess.
Yeah, that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that that one's doing well. And what about the other?
Not seen him.
Well, maybe he's doing okay. Sorry, I don't know their names, so have to rely on what you got to tell me. Oh, still. So, are you gonna pay him? I'm not calling him that. I'm not calling him that.
Or kill him. Whichever come first.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Maybe both. Take money back.
Then we get money back, yeah.
Yeah, good luck with blood.
Just crazy gnome.
No. No. I don't think I've ever told you. There was When I was in my own camp, I had to get into a fight with one of the other prisoners. You know, us. And, well, I thought if we had just fought to maybe first blood, maybe to knockout, we'd be fine, but I remember looking up, seeing Uncle Blood watching over us. And I knew I had to make it pretty convincing.
You
don't
have to say more. Gambul did that every day. And he just kind of looks at her with like sad eyes.
Yeah, she kind of looks back at you. There's that sort of like sheen of like near tears.
Right
in her
before
eyes.
you start crying. Yeah.
She was my friend.
Gambul just hugs her.
She gives you a solid hug back. If you're gonna go after him, please be safe, okay?
Gambul will be safe.
I mean, if you got the rest of everybody here backing you up, I'm pretty sure you can... if you manage to kill a vampire, I think you can kill whatever the hell that asshole is. Right. Is there any food on this fucking thing?
Is she going to trauma cook?
I'm gonna go cook till I feel better. What, Gambul, is there anything you want?
I'm good.
Right, okay. I'll make something. I think... See if I can make a cake.
Nothing makes me feel like, ooh, cake.
That kind of passes on into the evening. You guys manage to get yourself some decent sleep. Everyone manages to take this time, resting wise. Everyone heals up to full. Any lethal damage anybody might have is gone.
Yay!
And morning kind of comes around the corner as you guys feel the vehicle kind of come to a slowing halt. Looking outside, there's the definite sights of Southgate. Looks way less lively than it used to be, from what you guys remember from what they're being turned into.
It looks quiet.
I'm gonna stick to the car.
Yeah, the festival that had been going on, a lot of like the foreign visitors and everything like that, a lot of the wagons have kind of moved on. The circus folk have all but disappeared, it seems. And it just seems like a general sort of day out and about for most people. Way less people. But as you guys kind of take a look outside, there's a few guards looking over the strange vehicle. Like, this is something new to them. Just, you don't see this sort of shit every day.
Like, city guards, gate guards?
There's a couple gate watch in the mix.
Yeah, I'm staying at the train.
Yeah, really pats you on the side. Might want to take care of yourself, John.
Oh, right. Zephyr just kind of shakes her head and it, like, falls.
She kind of gives you a nice little wink, turns into an old crone. Right then, young whippersnapper, if you could get my effects off of this damned thing you call a locomotive, I'd be perfectly fine. Thank you, ma'am. Where did you get on? Tolerant kind of, like, trundles off after her. Where the hell did she come from?
Don't worry about it.
It. Just looks at Torihito and smiles.
She manages, they managed to get her stuff off at Southgate. You guys kind of set off again, continuing in direction off towards Beacon Gate. It's, yeah, from here to there, it's a nice short ride. But, eventually, you guys find yourselves coming to very, very familiar sights.
Hey,
In the town of Beacon Gate. As you guys pull in towards the rail
map.
station. Oh yes, not updated with the railway system that's in place
Get out
now.
of here.
Whoa!
Wait, what'd you just throw away?
It's all a token.
That's how long it's
Be
been.
here. You can't be here. You're
hey,
dead.
good point, because that's actually my old one too.
But
Well,
as you guys
Oh, wow.
pull in towards the station, towards the park, there's quite a few statues that have been erected since you guys had left.
I don't know why I found that so
Yeah,
funny. Just Justin.
Phrasing.
But as it comes into the stop, you're kind of like met with the fact that like not a lot of people care about there being a train this here anymore. It's like,
Good.
yeah, whatever. It's a big loud hooting thing, whatever. Fuck. Well, I guess there's less stuff for you folks. Nice to have you all along. Talrin gives you guys a polite wave, helps you guys get your stuff off of the train. Where do you guys want to go from here?
Sorry, laughing too
Well,
much.
I mean, we should probably go see Ruffle, and I'm hoping my sister's over there.
Let's get Joy back to home turf.
Yes, that
to the
too.
tavern.
You know, we
Yeah.
never did ask what the time frame of when we would hear back from the city guys would be.
We will hear from them when we hear from them.
I'm not
It's a
sitting.
little bit into the afternoon as you guys have
Well,
arrived.
I'm not gonna be
Really-
sitting in this town for a week.
Relly's gonna tell the Gatewatch where we are, and then they'll be here, and they know where we're at.
Our people will
Things
tell
will
her
happen.
people, will tell their people, will tell us.
Yep.
Oh, also, while everyone's like walking, Qeltrin's just gonna quickly mention to everyone. If I change into that thing again and I start attacking you guys, do me a favor. Kill me.
I do not promise
We'll-
to kill you.
I promise nothing.
I will keep killing you as a plan F.
Gamble, I need the
I want
entire
to
story,
think about
please. Joy says to you. You guys make your way off the train.
I'll know if
Yeah.
Gamble's the most reliable source.
You're the most entertaining.
Hey, she asked you.
As you guys kind of gather up your belongings, everything, head off towards the tavern. The doors part ways open. It's a nice lunchtime going on in the middle of the tavern. Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to Safe and Sound. Oh, it's you lot! Hey, everyone, get in here, please! Please, by all means. Ruffles kind of walking over on his stilt shoes towards you guys. And how is everybody doing today?
I'm
Oh,
surprised he hasn't grabbed me by the collar and dragged me in.
Finn, it's good to see you. Gambul, how are you doing? Nice to see you, Joy. Please come inside. Come inside. Qeltrin, how's it going? John, it's great to see you. I'll talk with you in a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Torihito, how are you?
Eh,
If you all could meet me at that table over there. He points at your usual mealtime spot.
Yep.
it's been a long time since we sat there.
Plops
Surprise it.
down, proceeds to pull out his giant ass book and start reading while we wait.
As you guys kind of like sashay over, take a few spots. He kind of waves at one of the serving waitresses in the area. Oi, round for the lot over here, please. Please, no, yes, no. I seriously said what I meant. What I said. Go. So, how have you?
Is it that weird?
How's everyone been?
Busy.
Busy.
I forget, when's the last time we talked? Before we left for Southgate?
Before we left for
Before.
Southgate.
It's been a while.
Okay, so we went to Southgate, and the tournament happened, and Torihito won, and we were gonna get into claim hold, but then there was some weird bureaucratic nonsense. We
Oh,
made a
yeah.
deal. We made a deal with the Gatewatch to find dirt on one of the captains because he was being a dick. So we went to Wolf's Coast, and then we went to Waters Grove, and then a whole bunch of shit happened there.
Yeah, what he said.
And then everything turned out more or less fine, and now we're here.
And we fixed it.
We're heroes again.
Also,
Twice.
we have come across a smoking gun, so to say.
Oh, well, it sounds like a little bit of celebration is ordered then.
That
Oh,
was
by the
lumped
way-
into fixing it.
Torihito, congratulations on your victory.
Thanks.
Yeah, we managed to catch the whole thing.
How?
He takes out his pipe and like points it off into one of the corners of the tavern. You guys turn and look. There's a big old fucking crystal ball hanging from the ceiling,
It's a TV.
like one of the under eyes sort of things.
Huh.
God.
We had that installed when we heard that they were experimenting with new technology. I put in a few words with a friend, who put in words with a friend, who put in words with a friend.
So now you have that.
Hey, we managed to get a few transmissions from here and there. It doesn't do much now at times. There's no channels, nothing on right now. But in any case,
It's a channel.
Hmm.
I reckon we ought to discuss some payments.
Oh, yes.
Now, I believe I sent you all out on a little bit of a mission to make sure my girl over here, Joy, is safe and sound.
There's been a complication there as well.
We should probably talk about
Is this
that.
not Joy?
No, this is Joy, and she's safe.
He's
safer
looking
with
her
you.
over.
She's safer with you than with anyone.
Well, it doesn't
But,
look like she's missing anything.
We may have run into someone.
Oh?
We should probably talk about this. Make sure there's no one nearby.
Yeah, and I just kind of eye around to see if there's anybody suspicious nearby.
He reaches up, kind of like rubs a hat on his head. Perception check from you lot.
Visible or audible?
Visible, actually.
Doesn't matter.
This one.
Gambul, you kind of get the sense what friggin' you kind of know a baseball sign when you see one.
What's
for the
baseball?
time being with the Marauders.
What's
Don't worry about
baseball?
it. But you kind of like look up and you're like, why the fuck is he rubbing? You take a look around. You notice a few of the other flat cap guys, his ruffers kind of like mill about with the rest of the people in the place. Kind of sitting down for chatting. Some of them join for games and stuff like that.
Keeping him
His,
distracted.
His
Yeah. Keep
his
them
guards.
His ruffers. Ruffles.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Who do we run afoul of, if you don't mind me asking?
I hate to say the name out loud, but a certain Papa
I forgot their name already.
Blood.
More specifically, the Black Eye Marauders.
Yeah,
Them.
I don't think Ruffle knows them by name.
Oh, the Black Eye Marauders. He does know the name, apparently.
Well, he knows the name, but he doesn't know the names of
Yeah.
the guys.
And pray tell, what are these folks? They try to start some trouble with you lot.
More like continue.
Actually, they made us an offer that we did not have a chance to refuse.
He turns and looks towards Joy. Joy, this whole time, has been kind of hanging out with you, Gambul, just not ready to leave your side just yet.
I'm
I
just,
think
I'm just
I'm
gonna let
starting-
the others explain it.
I think I'm starting to paint a picture here.
The long and short of it is,
Like I said, I think I'm starting to paint a picture here. By all means, I'm happy she's safe. And I'm happy I have a name to put to, certain things. Ruffle's not exactly the ignorable little tavern keeper that many others are.
oh, Ruffle, I know exactly what you are. This is why I'm warning you.
Now,
What is he?
I'm a gnome. Thank you for asking.
Cool.
We're also now indebted 1.5 million gold, I think is the number.
Yeah.
Pulls out the stupid piece of paper and just puts it down. Sees if it's changed.
Basically, if we don't pay him that within the year, he's going to have his little fucker come and
They're
just
gonna have us killed.
annihilate us.
Oh,
So they're
I
gonna
know
have-
the Black Eye Marauders have numbers on their side. I know that.
Mhm.
More
He can
specifically,
handle the marauders themselves. It's what he's sending after us.
a fey creature.
He quirks his eyebrow.
A red cap.
Hell's bells, a red cap.
A nasty one, too.
Its name is Blood, if that's any indicator.
He drips it from his hat. He feeds
Oh.
his hat daily, mate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's what a red cap does.
So long
They
and
have
short,
to
we have
so-
a year to dismantle this whole thing.
Well, I'm afraid I can't really help you come up with that sort of gold.
Yeah,
But seeing as you folks helped keep my girl safe, room and board is free on me for the time being until I say otherwise. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. And I think I've kept the rooms that you last stayed in as close as they were originally left. We haven't had much business in lately. Southgate's been taking all the travelers.
And you didn't have your little inventor around, did you?
Oh, no. Hi, yes. Miss Phony, it's good to see you again. And Mr. Duskgrin? Kind of flexes his eyebrows at that.
Like, damn, somebody remembered my name.
Hey. Well then, you lot, please, relax, enjoy yourselves with a safe and sound tavern and inn. I'll make sure that you are given ample drink, food, what have you. If you should need anything, feel free to ask. Feel free to come and go as you please.
So, where's my sister before she finds me?
Ah, about that.
What?
She's been...
She better still be in this town.
See, there's a little bit of a problem between my size and hers. I'm gonna have to be honest.
Zephyr is suddenly spelling out all of the infernal.
No. Before you get too upset, she's in with good company, I would say.
Company?
Hi. She stepped
She
out
has
with
friends.
a few friends of hers. I believe the sheriff has actually commissioned her for some work. Just a little bit of scouting last
So
night.
what? She's an adventurer now too.
Possibly.
Odd, but alright.
But I do know that Hannity is with her as well.
Well, that does make me feel a little bit better.
Hi, she's one of the best trackers and woodsmen in the area.
Just out of curiosity, did you catch anyone else she was with?
I'm afraid not. Sheriff came in here one day, asked for some help with something, and next thing I know, my tavern is suddenly a few people less.
Huh. Alright. So she's in good hands at least and doing stuff. Which I'm
I
sure
would
she
say so.
which I'm sure she prefers to being cooped up in a admittedly very safe inn.
Well, I do have to agree, she has a strong head on her shoulders. And strong shoulders.
She has a hard
biceps.
head.
Biceps. Strong everything.
I wouldn't worry too much about your sister, Lass.
It's not her I'm worried about. Oh no, it's her I'm worried about, but I'm also worried about having to cover up her messes.
I'd be
I
more
think-
worried about who she's going after.
I think she's being pointed at the right people.
Zephyr just pallets and sits. It's like she's unhappy, but there's nothing she can do about it.
Well,
Oh,
Anything else we should know about?
kind of shrugs. There's been maybe little development around here. Tolerance family is trying to continue to push Monty's business out, but nothing you need
Yeah,
to
that's
concern
not-
yourselves with.
That's going anywhere.
I know, it's bringing us pretty good money, I'll say that. So I've been kind of petitioning for the strange man.
Well, there's a new spot for it.
yeah, you can get here to get from here to Wolf's Coast in a day if you ever wanted to go to Wolf's Coast for whatever reason.
Don't
Hi.
ever go to Wolf's Coast.
At least
Nobody-
not yet.
Nobody
We'll
goes
see
there
what-
by choice.
We'll see what ends up happening now that there's a quick way to get there.
I mean, technically we did.
Hi. Well,
It was a choice.
like I
Well.
said, if you... Go ahead, Torihito.
What's the plan now? Just wait around for word, I guess.
I guess.
I have a few things
We
I
could all
might
use
try
a
to
good
work on.
rest anyway.
Ruffle kind of nods his head. Unless you need anything else from him, he's gonna take off.
Bye, Ruffle.
Let ruffle.
Any quick stuff you guys need to get to while you're in town?
I might refill on some supplies.
Yeah, probably just refills, but past that, I don't really have anything particular other than probably talking to Phony about.
Oh,
her
I wanna-
thoughts on a few things.
I want to appraise this gem I got too.
All right.
Yeah, you got a gem, I got a book.
So I'm
Speaking
gonna.
of which, Qeltrin,
Mhm.
give me a learning roll on your book.
Please
You've
be a
been kinda
44 like
idly
last
leafing
time.
through it.
Hey, 23, I'll take it.
All right. Okay, something's weird with this book.
What?
You've you could have sworn you bookmarked this on a separate page, but for some reason you're back at like some sort of weird wizardy incantation sort of stuff. And you're pretty sure you bookmark it back at the practical application
Fatu
stuff.
Murata Victo. Got it.
Dragon Claw powder.
Hmm.
Somewhere's going on. Okay, well, you know it's a 5 pages after that. It's not there.
Fucking magic books, I swear to Christ.
You flip back to where you just were. Now it's talking something about some weird creature called a flump.
What the hell's a flump? Starts reading.
Yeah, it's some sort of weird jellyfish thing. As you continue to read, you notice that the words start to wiggle a bit.
Rubs eyes. Am I fucking going blind?
Oh, it seems you actually finally noticed the words kind of spell out.
Okay, this is new. Hi.
I assume you're my new master.
Of sorts. Yes.
Oh god, he found Voldemort.
No, shut up.
That's pretty fun. As you kind of like answer it back. Of course, the book's not being audible to anybody else, so Qeltrin is talking aloud to
Yeah,
the book.
Gambul's just gonna look at Qeltrin strangely. It's like with a quirked eyebrow.
Glance-
Been around
just-
Qeltrin long enough that this seems normal.
Probably just glances at Gambul. You can't read. Shut up.
Oh!
Oh my.
Oh, look who's all high and mighty and literate all of a sudden.
What a scalding insult the book spells out in front of you. Images start to disappear from the page that you're currently on. So what do I call you?
Qeltrin. Faxan. And you?
Lore Master.
App name.
So, now that with this newfound knowledge, what do you intend to do with me?
In all honesty, I had just noticed a very intricate and nice looking book and thought it might have some interesting information, and this is much more than I bargained for, so who knows? Actually, whispers to it, what do you know about dragons?
Oh, I know quite a lot. Now what's in it for me?
Oh my god.
I don't know, what does the book want?
Well, I would take a wild guess. Perhaps it's information I'm after.
Bring me
Alright.
ink. I eat the shit.
I was thinking
my
about
God.
saying that, honestly.
Oh
but
my
no.
god, you found a
Um,
sentient fucking Pokédex.
Da-da-da-da. Qeltrin would probably ask, alright, do you know what the Madlands are, for starters?
It the page goes blank for like several seconds before it asks, "What the hell are the Madlands?
Oh boy. Alright, well, you got it. You
Oh
got
boy,
your
do I have a tale for you.
How long have I been shut?"
I wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh. Well, was my last master still Lady Lysa?
Well, we killed her.
Oh. Well.
She was a vampire, bit of a bitch.
Oh, I knew she was a vampire. How did she die?
Tide Elemental and us, me and my party.
What part of the Tide Elemental?
Would I be able to recall this information? I don't recall the exact...
It was pretty much ran over, so it was his bottom.
Did it eat her?
It's bottom, I'll
Torture
say.
to death.
The ink is replaced by giant appearing on all the fucking pages like spots.
Qeltrin, what are you? What?
This is
Oh,
Lore
man.
Master.
I did not expect it to die to a water elemental's arse.
Ass.
So then. Well, I guess I'm in your employ now. Please
Also,
don't
is the
tear
book
me,
talking
don't
to
take
you?
me to fire. I would appreciate it if you maintained me.
That'd be the general idea. You seem like a nice entity?
I like that word. You have a nice vocabulary.
I try to, but whatever. Whatever works,
Qeltrin,
rather. Yes.
did you pick up a talking book?
I mean, you can come over and check.
I I'm not talking to him.
Oh, come on, please.
Like I lean over.
At this point, Qeltrin's hand, like almost face palming, like, "Oh, you're being this asshole."
As Finn leans over, the pages fill up with random inanities about like fairy powder, sparkle dust, and how to tell between the two.
At this point, Qeltrin decides and goes, "No, I'm just being insane. That's fine."
See,
That's not reassuring.
Whatever. Anyway, Qeltrin just like props
You
his
realize
back.
what happened last time you went insane, right?
The last time I went insane, I just don't remember it. This I'm clearly remembering. There's a difference.
I'll talk to
Anyway.
you tomorrow.
Fair enough.
In a small corner, I do not like prying eyes. One reader at a time, please.
So if I put you in front of him, would you say hi to him?
I don't know how.
Like Finn goes back to his business.
How
Probably like,
interested in literature is he?
Finn, you like books?
sure, I like books.
How
That doesn't
much?
sound very convincing.
persuade the book.
I like books as much as the next guy.
But in any case, I can only reveal my secrets to you. Due to some process, I believe it's called attuning.
Never mind. Apparently, this book is attuned to me.
Well, that makes way more sense.
I mean, it
Qeltrin
kind of
just
does.
shrugs.
I mean, magic.
You're just taking my words at face value, huh?
Might as well.
Yes, very well. Well, if there is anything that you might be interested in, and I might have the information about, I'll try to let you know.
All right. Well, at this point, Qeltrin's probably going to be like, "All right, well, let's start with information brokering, shall we?"
Yes, and in the meantime, you give me information that you know, and we'll consider ourselves a honky-dory little library of our own. Shall we?
Seems fair to me.
And don't put me next to a thesaurus. I don't want to have to listen to their snide remarks.
No, I don't know many thesauruses that talk or write themselves.
I just imagine what if it could somehow interpret what Gnarljack says and you put them in a room together?
The hell is that thing? Good question, Finn. The hell is that thing?
Good question. The hell are you?
Anyway,
If Gnarljack is anything like a puppy, please don't leave him in the room with the leather object.
True.
So, Torihito, I believe.
No, Gnarljack only has a taste for blood.
that we know
So-
of.
Ah, yes, flesh.
Torihito, I believe you have a diamond that you want to get appraised.
And also just get a bunch of healing potions.
All right.
Hey, everybody getting healing potions. Find me if you're okay.
Also,
So-
I need to test something.
What are you going to
I-
test?
Well, I got these boots, right?
Uh-huh.
I need to test something.
I want to see this. I'm gonna go with Finn.
All right. So I'm gonna go outside the tavern,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna climb up to the roof of said tavern.
so good so far.
To a point where, should my idea not work, I could still land safely.
Okay.
And I'm going to jump and miss to see if I still smash into the ground as hard when I am missed.
It's kind of hard to miss the ground, but sure. Sorry. Sorry.
Not what I meant.
I apologize. Yeah. As for as Finn is up there, Dawn, a patrolman, kind of stops
What's
by.
that guy doing?
Has lost his mind.
What are you doing?
The random one?
It's just a patrolman. You don't really recognize him all that much.
Hold on.
Sir.
He does things. Trust me, this is either going to be amazing or hilarious.
Like I was about
So
to enter
let's
the
just
store and I'm
watch.
just watching from the front of it like, what is he doing?
Finn, but seriously, don't hurt yourself.
I am doing this specifically in a way where I cannot hurt myself.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, Gambul's-
Okay.
Gambul wants to watch this too.
All right. Well, he's gonna jump from the roof
Uh-huh.
and ready his body to roll like a normal person, but also activate the boots.
Okay, so I need a presence roll from you with disadvantage 2.
Uh,
Presents?
I have a lot of questions about this, but okay.
Yep.
Weird flex, but okay.
Ground incoming! Ground incoming! It's only with this man stew!
Better.
Wow.
Yeah, at the last second you managed to tuck and roll, and you do impact the ground in front of everybody.
That's how rolling works. I just brushed myself on. I was like, all right, well, that didn't work.
And you wind up taking like 5 points of damage from that fall, though.
That's
It's fine.
Fine.
It's not what I dictated, but all right.
Yeah, no, the building is like 3 stories tall, man. It's
I have climbing. I can jump out from wherever I want.
you don't have breakfall.
Just roll with it.
Again,
You'll
that's
heal
not
it.
what I'm saying.
Still,
It's not like we're in combat or anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just
You'll
fluff damage.
heal it back.
Whatever. He hits the
Ow,
ground.
okay.
He hits the ground. He rolls. He brushes himself off. All right. Well, that didn't work. Moving on.
I still don't understand the
What are
presence
your
roll.
ideas of that?
Are the boots sentient?
Well, it doesn't seem like that's how the boots are supposed to be entirely worked with. You might still need to spend some time with these things.
I wanted to use them to break my fall from stupid heights.
Doesn't seem like that's the case.
It looks
Damn.
like they're best used for like sneaky stuff.
Yes.
Like, when you used them before, you
Like-
completely disappeared.
Yes, I understand that. But it's nice for a tool to have multiple uses.
Well, I'm not saying it was a dumb idea. As a matter of fact, I was kind of hoping it was going to work.
Me too.
Maybe you'll have to work on the timing or something?
Thoughts for later.
Gambul and Torihito are too busy laughing.
In all honesty, if I had heard a thud, Qeltrin would probably just poke his head out and go, uh-huh. No, just uh-huh.
Well, is anybody headed with Torihito out towards Grogmar's and then possibly Amon's?
I'll go with
Amon's here.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'll
Although
go
I'm
with
dealing with my
Amon.
book, so.
Alright.
I'll go to Amon's too.
God.
I'll head over there, but it's midnight and I do need to hop off soon.
We're trying to get this wrapped up.
Hey.
Torihito, you managed to get yourselves over to the store. The place looks bigger than what it used to be. Like, there's an actual, like, additional sort of, like, shop front area off on the side. It's interesting. Taking a quick little peer inside. It looks like they're still under construction, but it looks like this is supposed to be where Jule's new store is supposed to be built up.
Is she around?
You don't find her anywhere nearby.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'll step to the counter and was like, is there a bell or something?
Grogmar.
Or is he there?
Grogmar looks up, like pokes his head out of the back room. Oh, I see you lot again.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
That's doing alright. Just,
All right, what can I get for you?
how many potions could I fit in this?
Oh my god.
Hey, kind of looks at that. Let's find out. Starts grabbing bottles. 1, 2.
Oh,
3.
jeez, we're gonna be
Yes.
we're gonna be here a while.
He hits 10.
Neat. I'll buy 10 healing potions plus 1.
Right then. I
So
basically
11.
rings it up all together. What with you having goddamn champion money, it's a laughable sum. Yeah. So feel free to bag of minor holding plus 10 potions.
Nice. Then that extra one I'll put into my 10% drink holster. And I'll also ask, is Julie around?
She's gone home for the evening. She's
try
out,
again.
outside with her aunt. You need to talk to her.
Yeah, just get a little something appraised. I don't know if it's magic or not. So,
Yeah, hold on. Hey, it's like he kind of waits for you to like follow him into the back room.
alright. Well,
Wouldn't Amon know how to do that?
And opens up the door, leans out. Oi, Aggie! Is there a niece around? Aggie fucking pokes her head out of one of the windows. Actually, that's not a window. What the fuck is that up there? Like some sort of grass parts. You just see the old crazy broad's head poke out. Oh, you need my niece, do you?
I'll wave
Yeah, I
up to
can
her.
sit it down. Hang on. July, you have visitors! her head just kind of shoots back in. The door slowly opens up, like half a minute later on. Big wizard, sort of looking hat thing kind of comes on outside.
She
Chile
had that
looks
before.
over. Yeah, no, she's always had that.
Okay.
Oh, hi guys. Yeah,
Hey.
how are y'all doing?
I'm doing all right. We just got back into town. We're doing a bunch of business.
Oh,
It was an adventure.
yeah. Sorry, my shop's not set up yet. It's still under construction, and everything like that. How are you all doing? But what can I do for you? I'm sorry.
Well, I got my hands on this.
Ooh.
No. I don't know if it's magic or not. When I twist it around, it looks like there's shadows or something inside it.
She picks it up, takes a look at it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, no, there's definitely magic on this. But oh, weird. That okay. Oh, that's strange. It's not reflecting light like it should be. She actually holds it up a little bit. Neat. It looks like there's something moving around inside of it.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Like, does it do anything, or is that just for show?
I don't know. It might do it for just more than show. I mean, why would you use a... This is a diamond. This is a big one.
Yeah. It was. I ripped it off like a cane. It's like.
I'm gonna get some of my books and everything. I'm gonna like read up to see if I can tell anything about this. It might take me some time, but I'll try to help you with it.
Alright, thanks. I'll leave you in your hands, and I'll pay you for your troubles too.
Yeah,
It would really
always.
suck if the king was part of it.
Congratulations, you broke your magical item.
Well, if it was part of it, I didn't think it'd be so easily break apart.
Also
You
true.
would have gotten a, are you sure?
Yeah, it kind of easily snapped
It's like,
off the
pop.
cane.
Whatever. Chuck this stick aside.
It was a nice, polished looking stick. Oh no, it's gone! But yeah, no, she like kind of nods at you.
No,
So,
we'll be in town for a few days.
alright, maybe I'll stop by for breakfast or something tomorrow.
As they're finishing up. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
As they're finishing up, Gambul's gonna walk up, untie the bandana off of his head, kind of to hold it out. To,
Yes, yeah, I can
to
take
her.
a look at that too. Yeah, that is. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Where did you guys find this stuff? She holds the bandana by like one end of it.
Told you that thing was bad.
Why is this covered in sweat?
Okay. Gamble, how long have you had this?
Like 2 days now.
Day and a half.
Okay, cool. Then you're fine. First off, she
Cursed or something?
holds the bandana. No, it's not cursed.
Okay.
Well, at least I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not cursed.
Mm,
The fact that he just handed it to me kind of tells me it's not cursed.
fair enough.
But,
Do you feel any signs of aggression?
looks pretty mean. I'll say that. Give me some time with this as well, Gamble. I'll take a look at it for you.
Thanks.
No problem.
Now, what time is it now anyway?
How do you spell her name?
Julae, Jhulae.
Jahule.
Fancy.
Julie, do the thing.
She actually looks at her hands to think, maybe I should get these checked out. And then she's like, nah, I don't want to busier.
No, wait till tomorrow.
You're perfectly fine. You know what you're doing.
Said no one ever in this game.
She kind of like takes the things. All right. Well, if it's just you two, I guess I'll see you a lot later. Everyone's still alive, right?
Yeah, we're all still good.
Okay.
No.
We're all exhausted, but that's how it is after these things.
Okay. Well, you folks go get yourself some rest and have a good night. Tell Zephyr I said hi. Anyways, I will get on this stuff, and if there's anything else you guys might need to take a look at, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
That's
You have a
all I
good one.
got.
All right. Have a good night.
Gamble, it's, I don't know, turning or something. I'm tired, so.
Actually, you know who I just remembered I needed to have a really, really serious talk with?
Graves.
Graves.
That's fine. Qeltrin actually needs to also talk to Phony Well, just like not talk, just ask a few questions.
We can probably get to that next time.
Next time.
But
Next time.
there's a little bit more. Just one, maybe one more last quick thing.
Another thing.
As you guys kind of head
It's
yourselves
progress.
back in to have dinner, drinks, and everything like that. Zephyr, still feeling a little uneasy. You're still dressed up as John. It kind of feels awkward not being able to hang out directly with the rest of your friends. But as someone kind of saddles up next to you, hey there, Sugar, you're looking a little lonesome. It's Relly.
Hey, Riley.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. So, hey, she leans back and, like, notices, like, you guys are kind of at slightly separate tables.
Why would we be upset? Okay, go
Because I
ahead.
Like-
can't be
Forward.
seen directly with you that much.
She kind of, like, leans back in her seat, leans back forward, but she speaks well enough that you guys, and the other seats can hear. So, you guys can feel free to say no to this. But I figured I'd ask anyways. This might be a little dangerous. But I'm curious if you guys would like to help me with something.
What are we helping with?
Spit it out.
Would you guys be willing to help me arrest the captain?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well,
Okay. Okay. I thought there was gonna be another step in between now and that. No, this is that. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Qeltrin just
And,
kind of points the fork, his fork over towards Zephyr. Well, she said it, so yeah, I guess we're doing it.
And we will leave off with that.
I think we all kind of assumed we were gonna do that anyways.
Yeah, no, I thought there was gonna be another step in between now and then.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna be like bait or like
Nope.
some
You
sort
guys,
of inside job.
Oh, I'm sure it won't be that simple.
We will.
But I am ready.
Is it ever?
Do we need him alive?
So
Yes.
next time, quite possibly the finale to Arc 1.
Yay!
Woo.